Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Hey, that's weird. So if you're wearing headphones, you might notice my microphone appears to be coming from only one audio channel, which is not what it's supposed to do. Down mix to mono, please. Okay, we good? Yep. That's only the left audio channel, yeah. Whoops. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are well. Well? Hope y'all are doing well today. Yeah, so I wasn't super jazzed about my Banjo-Kazooie fucking microphone. I need a new mic arm. My Banjo-Kazooie overlay, so I made a new one. Because that's kind of just what I do. Hey, Anna McCrando. Hey, Jen. Hey, Raving. What is up, y'all? Sweet. Sync that cloud storage, please. If we lost progress, I'd be mad. Sparks, get out of here. You're in Spyro the Dargan. We're gonna play more Banjo-Kazooie. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we're already 5 hours in. Yak. Much better. As per usual, folks, keep me posted on them sweet, sweet audio levels. Because that's what we're about here. Why'd I do that? I've lost no health. I terrorized that poor beehive bee thing for no reason. Oh, hey. Inviso Guy is a Twitch power user? Wouldn't she say that? I'm humbled. Twitch power user, huh? You did that. Doing good, just got off work. Nice. You remember when she said that? I don't. Power user, huh? Well, I do my best. One of her Hollow Knight streams? Man, I was probably there and I just don't fucking remember. I can't imagine any possible reason for somebody talking about me if I wasn't actually there. Why would anybody spend their time that way? This is the beach. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Had a pretty good day. Not much to report. Worked on that overlay. Pretty jazzed about how it turned out. It's because you use the events function on Twitch. Oh, that's right. She was like, Vizo, you're the only person I know who uses, who uses the events feature on Twitch. And I'm like, well, valid. I like the events feature. The only reason I was using it because there used to be a widget that you could put below the stream that could show multiple events and when they were relative to people's times, and it would give you a thumbnail of what they were and what it was gonna be. But that got discontinued, so I'm using whatever is below it currently. Which I don't like as much because it only shows the next upcoming stream. But I'm using it because I do like being able to show people with immediacy, like, oh, what's coming next? Anyway, I have no real idea why that other one got discontinued. Giving examples of somebody who makes full use of Twitch's functionality, I try. I could definitely afford to put some time into learning or getting somebody to help me with Twitch bots, because that is where I'm severely lacking any actual useful, practical application of those tools. But yeah, listen, Twitch makes really good back-end tools. Events are good. Highlighting is amazing. For making VODs, you can now cut around stuff in VODs. You can set markers so that you know where to cut, or just when things happened. It's just super useful. It's just all super good. I just appreciate the work that they do there. Also, hello, Fos. Nope. A link to Twitch's job search to apply to Twitch on all streams. Is that true? Huh. Weird. Have we figured out how to contend with this? No. Evidently not. So that's the frost world. Let's go into her mouth. Yep. Gold feather it? Let's try it. Gold feather is for invincibility. Give it a try though. I have forgotten how to use the gold feather. You hold down the things. I literally accidentally used it earlier. I thought it was you hold down the thing and then you just move in a direction. Crouch. See right? Yeah, okay. Well, we tried. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Honey. Also, hello, Johnny Honey. If I didn't say hello already, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Just what the fuck is with all these anti-vape ads? Because weed became legal, so they have to advertise some kind of anti-smoking advertisement. That's just kind of how it goes. Fuck. Jesus Christ. How incompetent. God damn. Butterware berries can be broken with 3 eggs. Okay, well I think we're gonna go check out the world. At the end of this path, if we don't decide to just fall off. I have to leave. I have to go. I have to go somewhere that isn't here. I have to leave. I can't be here anymore. I can't. My streamer card is going to be revoked. I'm not allowed to publicly stream. I just can't. You can't. I'm sorry, Invisible Guy, but due to malpractice, you will actually be severely punished and detained. Due to the fact that you died about 4 times in a row in Banjo-Kazooie due to incompetence. But it's a video game, yes? Well, here at Twitch Jail, we sure do take our jobs very seriously. As we should. We are Twitch Jail. And you belong here. Oh, Jesus. Cool. Alright. Hey, we have fucking 1 life. It's just like real life. It's like YOLO right now. This is our YOLO run with Banjo-Kazooie. This is all we got. We only got the 1. Also, I think I've already asked this up top. How are the audio levels? That was, I guess, technically a bat. Somebody feel free to clip that. That's another thing that's cool about some of the back-end features that, Twitch has added. You can see where clips are in your VODs. Super cool. As a streamer, you can. Like, I don't think a viewer would be able to see all that. It's a good level of noise. It's the nicotine that causes the heart problems, by the way. What? What heart problems? Pardon? An old settlement with Uncle Sam means Philip Morris and maybe the other tobacco companies have to fund anti-smoking advertisements, and they're getting into vaping, so they need to make anti-vaping ads. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's my understanding that some vape juice has huge amounts of nicotine. Well, yeah, it's like a threshold that you can control? It's my understanding that vape, you can control the level of nicotine, right? But I have no earthly idea. Nice. We can't get any more eggs. Not allowed. Illegal. Guys, they're really gonna put me in Twitch jail this time. I escaped. Just barely. I lost a leg during the escape attempt. They cut it off with their Twitch guillotine. The blade is shaped like the Twitch logo, which makes for a really awkward cut. Which is why they actually aimed for my neck, but it cut off my leg because the blade was really awkwardly shaped. So, and then somehow that allowed me to escape. That was a complete accident. All right, fine, okay, all right. I chose to give up on you, sir. And then you just getting in my shit. Ah. Let's make sure they're unwelcome. Okay, you're a dry bone situation. Not in love with that. Vape juice contains compounds that cause popcorn. Yuck. Popcorn lung. I'm fairly certain that I've learned about it. Oh no. Gurgle bear is much too fat to fit in Logo's mouth. Okay. Alright, Logo, I'll be back when I'm a different shape. Alright. So that's all that's going on in here? Is this the scary bathroom from Hat in Time? Man, the Banjo outfit from Hat in Time is so fucking cute. So good. I should play more Hat in Time. Please, my browser just crashed. I don't need to see the weird Muppet anti-vape ad. Are you sure? Are you sure though, Chrisu? Chrisu, how sure are you that you won't be at a party and somebody will offer you a vape and then everyone will look at you like, yeah, you want to try it? And then you'll flash to a bunch of people dying in the war from vaping, the vape wars. And then it'll flash forward and you'll be at the party again, and then you'll make a hand-waving motion with no dialogue, and then it'll cut briefly to the person who offered you the vape's face. And it won't be quite disapproval or a scowl so as to make you feel like you made a bad decision and should have given in to peer pressure, but it's just enough that you're like, yeah, I maybe made the right decision, but also this guy's a loser and wants me to do the vape. Pretty fucking sure. Can I poop in this chimney? Oh, come on, that's poopable. Ah, come on, that would have been fun. The last ad I got was for a shitty new Bud Light. I'm trying to think of what the last Twitch... I get nothing but Amazon Prime trailers. And I don't fucking have Prime. I guess that's the point. They're really trying to get me on there. But, hey, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to one of your favorite streamers per month? But you have to manually renew it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, hello. Who woke Napper while he's sleeping? My whole existence is predicated on the fact that I nap. I can't not be napping. I will cease to be. Are you gonna do some weird nonsense? Oh, he has a Jiggy in him. Whoops. This just makes me think of the Kingdom Hearts. The Kingdom Hearts one. I just joined. Hey, Nerea. Please, if you want to feel the need to give me a phonetic pronunciation of that so that I don't heck it up real bad, please feel free. I don't want to be getting that wrong forever. Yelling about vaping is like, yeah. That I just got now was these two Muppets on a date, and she says, he's cute, I want to kiss him, and then he throws up all over her. He's a Muppet, fluff and fabric, and he voms on her for like a solid 5 seconds, and then it's like, vaping weakens your immune system? To be fair, that's kind of funny. My golden prize, you may not take. Not well, old nappers. Awake. Am I gonna have to sneak in here? What's the score? I don't even know how it's pronounced, so it's all good. Okay. Well, as long as we're all still learning together. Okay, I feel like I want to figure out this whole house, but I also feel like I can't do anything in this house. Don't get that. There's the bathroom. There's a chimney that we went in. That's it. And Napper's napping. Napper's napping. See if we can get in that room and not trigger him to immediately be like, "Boy, you woke me up." Whoops. You have to tiptoe in there to not wake Napper. Get the jiggy. Got it. This probably is gonna wake him up by default. How does he feel about backflips? Are backflips a no-go? Is he awake? What the fuck? I think he woke up. Fuck you, Napper. Like, does it literally mean do the tiptoe animation, which is like the most minute pushing on the thing? Did he wake up already? Did he wake up already? Woke up already. Fuck this jiggy. Dude, I can't. That's too slow. Like... Oh my jeezum. Friend! Friend, welcome. Hey guys. No, be quiet. We're trying not to wake Napper. Welcome. Hello everybody. Friend, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Welcome everybody. We're playing Banjo-Kazooie. He just woke up. Yep. Okay. 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 Heck this. That's why it's a gigantic pain in the ass. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't down. Let's go have fun in the maze. Will this maze be fun? How's your stream, friend? We don't... Oh, we still have the 69 number. Nice. Or we got it back. Uh-oh. That's a scary noise. Okay. Is there any way to avoid you? Oh, you can just go through walls. Pigeon Joe. Can you not? Hey, dog. Can't hurt him. Neat. Okay, this is... Hilarious, sir. Listen, I'm down with ghosts most of the time when they're not D-holes. And you, sir, are being one of those holes. Does this just open? Of course not. Wait. Hit the lock. Okay. Great. Okay, bye. Thanks. Bye. Made some more emotes. Nice. Use your ways through the fireplace and you jump straight onto the chairs. Gotcha. Gold Feather the ghosts? Do they die? He's heckin' fast. He's very fast. Hey, Chris Lion, what's up? Yeah, it didn't look like it opened from this side. We shall approach from the other side. Wait, hang on. I just remembered that there was a, oh, hey, look, a lock that I can maybe... Can I use Kazooie as a lockpick? Great. That counts. Shut up. That was a lockpick. A battering ram is just a really big lockpick if you really think about it. 1881? Holy shit. Yeah, nice. I remember needing the gold feather for the maze, but never having it, so I couldn't beat this level. Oh no! Got friends on the other side. Noise. Wow, there's a lot of 1881. Is that supposed to be like a code? Knowing rare. Maybe it's a joke? Speaking of rare, I keep meaning to start, pirate game. Sea of Thieves, since I've got it on Game Pass right now. But I just continue to not. There's a Jinjo in here somewhere. This one with the X on it makes me think... Okay, the exact opposite, actually. I guess it's reinforced. That kind of makes sense. This Jinjo, finally aged since 1881. He's only been in there 110 years. Let him stew for a little bit longer. I'll get some legs on him, you know? That's like the only thing I know about wine. This wine has legs, I don't know. Oh, pirate game if you want. Yeah, I'm down. I don't really know what I'm doing in that game. I played one of the betas. That's it. Number so the texture could be mirrored? That's a smart thing to do. Wine has legs? Yeah, like, you know how people will, like, swish their wine around in the wine glass? If the wine rises up and then drips back down in a certain way, that's, like, some good indication, and when it does that, it's called, like, having legs. Like, oh, that wine has legs. I think that's right. That seems like a thing. Just goes right back into Kazooie's anus. Hey, can you, like... Thanks.
Thank you.
Did he just say fuck you? Can I get some confirmation on that? I'm not crazy, right? That's a thing. That's a wine thing. I love these enemies. These are like probably my favorite enemies. I really like them. Obviously the graveyard motif is way up my alley, but...
Thank you.
That is literally fuck you. They had to re-record that line a bunch to make it very clear he wasn't saying fuck you. This is a re-release. Like, it definitely sounds like fuck you.
Get jiggy with
Brett, you made me choke. Brett, thank you for the 100 bits. I will get jiggy with it. Thank you. He says thank you? Don't be rude. It sounds like he's saying fuck you. Come on, listen. Let's all be quiet.
Thank you.
Come on. Thank you? Come on. Come on now.
Thank you.
It is fuck you. It has to be. Yeah, all I hear is fuck you. Maybe it's like confirmation bias. I've like affected your sample of it, so now all you can hear is fuck you. And if you just heard it in a vacuum, you would have been like, yeah, that's thank you. But Ricker Cope talked about it when he was on Guest Grumps. I thought that might have been a thing. It's thank you with a British accent. Oh, look. All right. No? Oh, we can definitely get up there. Can I get on these tombstones? Absolutely disrespect these tombstones. Rip. Oh my word.
He's a phantom.
Solace Lion, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ghost Zone. Appropriately enough, in a graveyard. Thanks. Subliminal messaging, I guess. Hey, maybe we should use this fucking gravestone that's directly next to the surface I'm trying to get on. How about that? What? Banjo, come on. You've climbed steeper things than that. You've got legs. What? I can hear the Twitch police. You're gonna take me to Twitch jail, take my Twitch license. I am going to push that block in, but I need all these notes first. Very important to me. Okay. I guess that's probably to jump on them and not push in. Ah! Don't call Weena. She's got better stuff to do. Don't have her arrest me. That ain't worth it. That ain't worth her time. Okay. Hello, Ecum Tokum. Oh! Okay. Sure. Oh! Okay, everything's fine. You good. Grunty's home mansion? I guess. We should probably address the fact that Grunty has, like, pocket universes just readily available in her mountain home. And what is that all about? You know? But, alas. A Jiggy! Why are you arresting Viz? Because I'm playing a video game badly. And they send you to Twitch jail if you play a game badly enough. Have I played this game before? I have. Hello, Feather Data. Yes, technically. I played it a few times as a kid at other friends' places. I didn't own it as a kid, but I did play through it proper in my adolescence as a teenager. This Xbox version. Okay. So I have played through it. This is not a completely blind run. Nope. Okay. What do you need? What's the damage, Mumbo? 20. Highway robbery, sir. Twitch jail. It's true. I'm Mal. Also, hey, Mal, what's up? That makes sense. Isn't Twitch just all Fortnite stream? Yeah, as I understand it, I believe so. Brett, you used to like Destiny. Can we talk about how I want the Fallen to be a playable race in Destiny, and I'm mad that they're not, because they're like one of the coolest races in the lore. Destiny, oof. I find big hidden feature spell. Mumbo turn Banjo into T-Rex. Crush witch easy. I get the feeling this isn't gonna go well. Yo, I want my money back. Change my T-Rex spell too good for this game. Mumbo keep for next game. Do you turn into a T-Rex in the next game? Because if so, that's super funny. I'm a pumpkin. I'm very cute. Proud of pumpkin spell. Very good. You absolutely can. That's fantastic. Look at me go. Look at me go. Okay. I forget what I needed to do and accomplish as this pumpkin. I forgot all of the information needed. Pumpkin. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's a very cute cat thing. I love it. Please play Banjo-Tooie. I might. If and when we finish this game, I do want to get, like, really quickly get to Katamari. I've already made an overlay for it. I want to do it before Pride Month is over, because that game is all rainbows and stuff. It just feels appropriate. You know? So, I want to play Katamari next. After that, I'm totally down to play Banjo-Tooie. Because I haven't finished Banjo-Tooie. Where am I going? There must be a reason why you let me up here, video game. Oh, yeah. Too small to get flush. Right. Flush me, brethren. Happy landings, little one. Thank you. There we go. You ever flush a pumpkin? You're like, I don't want to leave the pumpkin rotting out on the street for a couple days. I'll just flush it. Ow. Yeah, okay. You know what? That's valid. What? No dancing animation for collecting jiggies? You kidding me? All right, is that it? Is that all we wrote? Shout out to the sewer system. You went in there. Now wash your hands. You filthy bear. Very good. Make yourself a pie? I carved the most literal pumpkin possible. The other Halloween? Oh. Sorry, I'm super falling behind on chat. It's really tough. With my setup, it's really tough to read and play the game just because of how far apart my monitors are. Apologies. I was thinking about getting, finally getting a monitor to use as my primary computer thing instead of a TV. But it occurred to me, I am like super out of power outlets near my setup. So like, I'd have to get a power supply for the new monitor, and I'd have to plug in speakers, which I also have to get. Okay, where else can we be a little boy, a little pumpkin boy? You're good, my dude. Well, don't bake yourself into a pie. I don't wanna. I don't even like pumpkin pie. Fun fact, don't like it. Don't like most pies. Pumpkin pie, yuck. Sorry, please kill me. Wait, can I not? Can I not? What is this horse shit? 3D space, please. What is this cruel world? Fall from the top? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh god, we got a long way to go if we need to get back up there. Oh. My opinion of you has changed now because of pumpkin pie. It's fine. I'm a picky boy and I don't like grand many things. Y'all will learn someday. Rip. Sweet potato, where do you stand on cobblers? I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't think I've ever had a cobbler. Unless you mean like somebody who makes shoes, in which case I've also never had one of those. I've never eaten somebody who makes shoes. Not in this life, anyway. Unfollowed by, but worse? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nureha. Sorry I let you down. I don't think cobblers have potatoes? No? I wouldn't know. Maybe I should have done this area not as a pumpkin, but here we are. Don't mind me. Gonna get these notes. Is there anything pumpkinable in this zone? Well, there might have been, but I would have had to break that down. Whoops. The skeleton's trying his best, and I appreciate that about him. Whoa. Alright then. Eh. I'm trying to wrap my head around the concept of sweet potato cobbler. Ah. Are we unfollowing Vizzo? Probably a multitude of reasons. This is just one of the most recent offenses. Never had one till I moved to America. Maybe it's an American thing. So, thank you, Chrisu. My Canadian comrade. Sweet potatoes are nasty. I agree. You know what's weird? Sweet potato fries. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop that. Where am I? I can't even get this note. Like, I meant to say I would show you a gator viz. By all means. Y'all aren't having yams right. Well, you know. To each their own. Okay. Whoa, I have very little health. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, and a game over is very close at hand. Nah. Anything I can pumpkin. Just one thing. Oh my god, I thought I was... Should I not be taking damage? I guess pumpkins can't get poisoned by yucky water. Pineapple on pizza? For me, no. I'm not gonna yell at anybody for not liking pineapple on pizza, though. Or for liking pineapple on pizza. It's not my thing. Similar to most things, people like a certain topping. Like, I'm a basic beehole, and I'll usually just have pepperoni. Do these guys take swipes at... Here comes the game over, folks. That wasn't intentional. Well, now we get to see Gruntilda become a hottie. So there's that, I guess. Pepperoni, bacon, and cheese. Does cheese count? Cheese is a given. Oh, do you mean like extra cheese? Did we just lose all our progress in that world, probably? That doesn't feel great. Somebody tells the truth about yams, you know? The government's been trying to hide it from us, and just... Finally, it's out there. Yeah, me too. Me too, Chrisu. I mean, Momo knows what's up. Yeah, that's my theory, Anime Crando. So, your sister wants to have a word with you. Do you think, like, all the nastiness, like, gets transferred? So, like, now Gruntilda's just, like, a pretty nice human being? And now Tootie is like, AU for Banjo 3E, where it's the failure condition for Banjo-Kazooie, and the villain is Tootie, and Gruntilda is an ally. I'm game. I'm down. I'm down for that sequel. Pardon? What about her dirty habits, like blowing up balloons with her farts? Yeah, she does have a lot of weird ones. Grunty, a thought? Here comes a thought. Holy shit, today I learned, Till, I learned that Everything Stays has a second fucking verse. And I love that song. And it was very strange to hear a second verse, because the only thing I've heard is like a loop, essentially. Everything Stays, for anyone who doesn't know, is a song from Adventure Time, as sung by, don't know the actress's name, but, Marceline. But yeah, it's real good. Surprising no one. Really good. Also, Steven Universe movie's gonna be a musical, apparently, which is pretty cool. Okay, so apparently eggs. All right, sure. Yeah, I guess. Why not? I guess that guy just gave up. He was like, I ain't fucking with that. That used to be my get out of anxiety free song. Here Comes a Thought or Everything Stays. Because yeah, Here Comes a Thought is a really good one. They're both good. They're really good. Let's see how many times Invisiguy can fall into the lava. This time on Banjo-Kazooie. Let's just walk as Banjo. Holy shit. This camera really doesn't do you any favors. Oh, you can rotate the camera here. For some reason, I thought it was super fixed. What grunty facts have you learned so far from Gruntilda? None that I remember. Absolutely none that I remember. Hello? Sir? Here Comes the Thought is my favorite SU song. I think mine is probably... Isn't It Over? I really like that song. But also, obviously, what is that song? The big Garnet song. You know the one. You know the one. Hang on, is progress gone? I didn't even check. Progress is not gone, thank goodness. You will be dealing with massive RNG. Oh, I know. Know how it goes. Don't want to go this way. Stronger, wrong. Stronger than you, right. Yes, 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 that one. 'Cause I'm stronger than you. Okay. Okay. Well, joke's on you. I got the Ecum Tokum. Man, remember that arc? That was like some peak Steven Universe. Not that Steven Universe, like, isn't good. God, just watching it, being caught up on Steven Universe sucked. I think that show is going to benefit a lot from being a complete thing, being able to watch it all. I don't know where I'm going. Figured it out. Not gonna make it. I made it. So will you just guess the grunty questions? Sort of. I'll do my best to remember them. But like, the thing is, like, I've been playing this game. I only play it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I've only played it twice so far. And so there's a lot of in-between time for my brain to just lose all that information. So it's not like I've done this all in one session where it's really easy to remember all that stuff. We can do a refresher right before the end and go visit Brentilda's bullshit. Hey, can you, like, why are these ghosts so big? Or am I small? Because this room is quite large and in charge. Are you gonna play Banjo-Tooie? Probably eventually. I'm game, because I've never finished Banjo-Tooie. It just didn't pull me in the same way that Banjo did. There's something about Banjo-Tooie that I don't like as much structurally as Banjo 1, and I'll probably be able to expunge upon that a bit more when I play it, because it's been so long that I definitely forget what my issue was. So, we'll see. Okay. They Tooie a lot more as a kid. Don't know why I just did. If you talk to a couple of Brentilda, we can find out the whole pattern for grunty questions. I know there's a Brentilda behind Mad Monster Mansion and just outside Mad Monster Mansion. Yeah, I saw one across the way that I will talk to when I am a pumpkin, because I clearly have to get a Jiggy by being a small little pumpkin boy outside of the world. Ah, that's a nice detail. I was wondering if that was going to be possible. Hello. Motson plays okay with these, but you can follow him on the keys. Probably not. Is this just Simon Says? Can I just do this? And I assume he goes faster in the next round, making it harder to just follow him. Not bad, bear. But now watch me copy this tune, and amazed I'll be. I'm to be bad. Listen, I don't care if you're amazed. I care if you give me a Jiggy. Do all of these piano keys play the exact same note? Why? That sucks. This piano sucks. Music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine. Isn't Mighty Fine a game company? Oh yeah, nice layout. Thank you. It worked on it today. I appreciate you saying that. Hello. Whoa. Hello, Skeleman. Double Fine? That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. You're right. A strong banjo. Very buff boy. Ow. Whoops. One note organ. Get your money's worth. Whoops. Actually, that worked out okay. Hello. I need this. I need this. Goodbye. Oh, no. It's quite the risk-reward factor. And remember Fear Factor? That show was gross. It was cool, and then it was gross, and that was the worst part. It's a MIDI keyboard plugged into an IBM speaker. Alright, goodbye. Hope I didn't have to do anything more in there. Hopefully not. Should we be a pumpkin again? So many bugs. Yeah, bugs. Creature semen. All sorts of bullshit. Piss. Animal piss. It was nasty. Can I get up on this roof? All right now. Preacher semen? Yeah. Whoa, hello. What is the... What's the what? There's a hole. Frozen? See some things that could spell frozen. Huh. How many more jiggies do you need in... 3, I believe. I think 3. 3. That is something Visit would say. It's true. It's not untrue. What if it's just this simple? Oh, greetings. Of course, I should have known this thing talked. I'm Tumbler the Mighty. Solve the puzzle. And you can take this infernal thing that's stuck. Why wouldn't you say inside me? Okay. Hello. What? What? Do you hurt me? What's... Okay. Banjo? Okay. Hop on the glass? I know not what you mean. Oh, you mean the guy in the middle? Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a fucking whiff. Okay. Well, seeing as the last thing that was like this was you stomping on stuff, I'm sure y'all can appreciate or understand my confusion. Hope that's not a Zed. That's fine. No tits allowed. No female presenting. The specificity is important. The integrity of this website will not be soiled. Because as if Tumblr had integrity at any point. Is there anything that I can flip up to? Oh, well, that helps. A great deal. Ekum tokum. Okay, we got this. I know how to spell, probably. If I touch the Gruntildas, I assume I just lose outright. Banjo. Where's the other A? Is it in the corner here? That looks like an A. It's pretty hard to see. Pretty tough. Man, if you couldn't spell, you were just hosed, huh? Oh man, this wasn't optimal play. Suboptimal. Should have gotten this other O seconds. Oh, I fucked it up. Sure. As the puzzle is solved, take this thing. I'm leaving this gloomy shed. And then he ascended to heaven. To glass heaven. Alright. We got 2 more. That whole other area I still haven't really fucked with. This place over here. Oh, plus the Jinjo. How many Jinjos do we have? We're missing 1. Maybe they're in this thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a bad time. Do I go to heaven? That's where he went. Assuming he was a good Christian glass of ice? I don't know what he was supposed to be. Fuck dyslexic kids, I guess. I suppose. That seems true to Rare's beliefs. Actually, isn't... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, isn't Sea of Thieves, like, pretty thoroughly, like, no text? But that's not true. Like, all the people you talk to give you quests and stuff. But there's, like, not a huge amount of text in, like, the grand scheme of the game. So. Alright, let's go be a pumpkin. Because I still want to check out the rest of that hole. Wait. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Oh. I know what the last Jiggy is. It's this guy, and then, the last Jinjo. Yeah, that's right. Kill yourself. Come at me. I dare ya. Coward. Oh, hey, Eos, welcome. How are you? No, thank you. I guess we can go be sneaky for a bit, but I hate that. It sucks to do. What? What? What is happening? What? What? Top of the canopy bed, located via a 3rd floor window. Use the shock spring pad to reach it. Top canopy bed, located via a 3rd floor window. Use the shock spring. Edges are spiky? Yeah, I didn't get that. Alright, well, let's go get that Jiggy, I guess. Instead of becoming a pumpkin. I guess we have no real reason. Unless we want to... Yeah, okay. I wasn't getting that this is spiky. You can maybe understand. I need some health. Can some tombstones come at me real quick? Thanks. I was very confused, though. Thank you for alleviating my confusion slightly. Goodbye. Bat, swear to heck. Hey Chen, what's up? Absorb the souls of the fallen. Wow, let's see how many times I can hit this roof. This eaves trough. Let's just see. Oh! Well, gotta be honest, didn't see that one coming. Ow. Well, alright then. Bender's basically Reaper from Overwatch. It's true. He throws his guns all over the place. Doing okay, just got back from work. Ready to hibernate. Like a bear! Window. Canopy bed. Still confused on that instruction a little bit. Third floor window. Oh, maybe this side? Actually, I think I'm gonna go do homework instead. Have fun, Viz. Wow. Well, good luck with your homework. Oh, come on now. Every single one of those has been an enemy. And you've just decided that that one isn't? Well, she keeps pictures of her minions. This guy is from something. This guy is a future Sea of Thieves character. Hello. Chest. I so desperately want to get in here. Don't think I can. Hello, Yellow Jinjo. I'm really frustrated because the last two notes are in that area where I died before, but I have to become a pumpkin and do a whole thing. Very early version of this game? I see. Rare has historically really liked pirate stuff, so. Alright, I guess let's try and get that Jiggy. That sneaky Jiggy. Ugh, yuck. Do our best. Are the chairs padded so that I don't have to sneak? Is that how that works? I'm inside you. Artie's gold, how it's shown. She'll be mad. Now it's gone. Oh. Useless spooky butt. If you touch the floor, you wake him up? Got it. Oh, we did it. Can we talk about how this picture of Mum... Is there any way to first person in Banjo-Kazooie? I don't think there is. Can we talk about how this picture of Mumbo looks like he's... Whoops. He is in constant ecstasy? Can I get up on here? Dang it. Well, alright. Let's go be a pumpkin. Easy. T-poses out of the room. Well, you know. Somebody's got to do it. I would have T-posed out of the room if he hadn't, so I'm glad that he saved me the embarrassment, to be honest. So, there's that. Don't judge the dude. Listen. I wasn't judging, I was just stating a thing. I guess. This wall looks like it's bleeding. Which maybe it is. Why is the first person? Well, fuck me. Didn't even try that. That's like consistently the first person view in this generation of games, and I don't know why I didn't hit that button. Thank you, Feather. And away we go. Just a little pumpkin boy. Doing my pumpkin thing. Ah! Just doing a little pumpkin thing. What a good pumpkin boy. Very good. I agree. Banjo's forms are really, generally, really cute. Like his crocodile, forget about it. Cutest. One more. Another one. Hey! The Skele Boys have swagger. I'll give him another look on the way out. I don't know if I agree. Is no T-Rex, to be honest. I would have to... I don't even know if I got to the T-Rex transformation in Banjo-Tooie. I didn't get very far. I think I got maybe 2 worlds in, which I don't even know if that's a metric in the second game. Because I remember the problem I had with Banjo-Tooie was that it, like, wasn't really divided into, like, worlds like this. Like, there were big hub areas, but not, like, worlds. Are you serious? Where's the telepad? There it is. Remember to talk to Brentilda. We can do that. Are we gonna be able to run from this tombstone man? Join me now and jump the bear. That little backpack, then I'll wear. I mean, I don't think it would look very good on you, Brentilda. It's kind of not your color. We have a whole color scheme going on. It's kind of important. Wow. Let's just take our time. Fuck! Somebody, you guys said you want a pumpkin pie, right? They have to walk. They have the walk of confidence. Man, I wish I could acquire that. What if this is all a ploy by Gruntilda to smooch Kazooie? Maybe. Honestly, Kazooie is the star of the show. And we all know it. Banjo's just kind of there. Like, obviously, they're better as a team, I guess, but Kazooie's doing all the shit. Talk to you in a second. Chill. I'll be back. It's just a cheat code, boy. It's not a jiggy. Cheeto, Bear, and Bird have found once more another spell they whatever. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunties shall Cheeto something. Nasty Witch is, so code I shall tell. Enter red feathers on sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. Okay, not gonna do it, but thank you. Do not use cheats, I won't. I haven't been. It's so much work to go put them in. I can't be bothered. Hello, Brentilda. Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. Smelly socks, all right. Well, fine. Not even for big head mode. Listen, I'm a huge fan and proponent of big head mode in these types of games like Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. Big fan, but don't partake. It just takes so long to go put in. I really liked the cheats and skill point systems in Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, or not Jak and Daxter, Jak 2 and Jak 3, because I didn't really delve too far into it in Jak and Daxter. They were really well done. Sparrow had one too. Did it? Fuck, I had no idea. All right, let's go, as they say. Wait, she gives you 3 facts, not just one. Fuck. Should we just go find another one? We're closer to another one. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know if there is one nearby here. Find another Brentilda. You're not Brentilda. I don't think. Yeah, let's just continue on our path. There's probably another Brentilda. And talk to her 3 times. Okay. Can do. I'll let you know if I have enough to solve the pattern. Well, I appreciate it. Oh wait, I think she's actually back there. We can find one on top of that hat. If I remember correctly. Found you. I don't know where your counterpart is, but I'll probably never use them because my memory is so bad. Hello, Brentilda. What's hip happening in the world of Brentilda? The disgusting Brentilda has tadpoles on toast for breakfast. Then she usually has slug stew for dinner. Reward bags then finishes with cockroaches and cream for dessert. How horrid, I agree. That all 07s have big head modes as well. Really? Does that change the hitbox of the head? Because that's goofy as hell. And super funny. I don't care about these eggs. 5 patterns remaining. Well, to be honest, we will probably wing it. There's no guarantee that we will get to the end of the game tonight. I might try, but I don't know how many worlds we have left, to be honest. What's going on? Hello. Goodbye. One more Brentilda should do. Okay. We see her, we'll scope her out. Going on in this thread. Wait, I can't do anything in here. No, never mind. There's a cave down there. Excuse you, sir. Don't munch at me. Rude. Can you believe this guy? Can you heckin' believe him? I've already been here. Is there a world here? There must be. I think that painting is for Gobi Desert. Just double check. Nope. Okay. It's not for Gobi Desert, but we have been here. Ah! There was a tendril over there I could have done a thing with. Where's the grate that I saw? Fuck. Oh, there it is. Wait, is that just... Can I... Is this nothing? Have I officially lost my way? That looks like it might be a thing. Whoa, hello. Can I shoot eggs from this perspective? Well, alright. I guess we go. Investigate somewhere else, unless there's anything. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go here. Alright. Goodbye. I'm super unsure where to go now. Where's our next world? I'm trying to think if there even is another world. Are we way closer to the end of this game than I thought? Hey, dude, sir. Come on now. Don't be like that. Oh. They're... How do I do that whole situation? Gotta go a different way, I guess. Alright, well. Noms and mango. Oh, delicious. Gonna head out and get some sleep for work. I'll see you lovely folks later. Alright, Pratt. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I hope you have an okay time at work. That was progress. Almost Mountain, Treasure Trove, Cove, Clanker's Cavern, Bubble Gloop Swamp, Breezy Z Peak, Gobi's Valley, Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, Click Clock Wood. Okay, we have 2 left. Thank you, Raving. You can make a flight pad appear here, but I don't remember how or where. I think it's a thing in another world. With Banjo, but change tack. Imagine you on Grunty's back. Excuse you. Okay. Why'd I do that? Okay, I can only carry 50. We're capped. Please stop throwing snowballs. I would so greatly appreciate it. Not that way. What? Oh, right. Got it. Understood. Let's go. Oh, come on. God, snipe show over here. Jeez, I don't think we're gonna make it. Wow, that seemed aggressive. So how you guys doing? How's everybody's day? We're gonna be doing this for a hot minute. Come on, man. Narrowly dodged that one. This guy's got my number. And not like a good, I gave it to him kind of way. But in like a, hey, maybe you shouldn't have that kind of way. Oh, I didn't have to do this dumb thing that I did. Well. This wouldn't be an Inviso Guy stream if I didn't do a dumb thing. Where even, like, this just takes me back in there, right? This is a thing I have to go into Freeze Easy Peak and slam my butt on a thing and open that, don't I? But is that even progress? I don't know where I'm going. Sorry, everyone. This is real bad. There was a grunty switch under Snowman. Yeah, I remember where it was. Thank you, though. I just, like, I'm not even gonna bother if it's not, like, progress to the next world. Because that's kind of what I'm after right now. And it seems like side stuff, but if it's progress to the next world, I'll go do it. Of course. but it doesn't feel like it. Doesn't mean anything. So, apologies. I am certain. Whoa! The entrance to this world is located on the 7th floor of Gruntilda's lair, through an underwater passage. However, the water level is too low on the duo's first visit and requires water level switch in the graveyard section of Gruntilda's lair to be activated first. Its picture is located high above the entrance through a small alcove. It can be reached either by activating the second water switch in the same room or by swimming into the next room and finding another. I have to go to the graveyard? Fuck. Man, this is obtuse. I probably had to look this up as a teenager. I guess as a kid, you just like have the time to like explore. I thank you, Raving, for looking that up. I super appreciate it. I assume, yeah, the description means the entrance to Mad Monster Mansion. Is that not the graveyard section of Gruntilda's lair? Seems fairly graveyard-esque to me. Alright. If you go back to Mad Monster Mansion, you might as well talk to Gruntilda behind the entrance. Okay. That's fine. Copy pasted from the wiki. I appreciate it regardless. What was this thing? So the entrance to the world located at the 7th floor. Too low to do the visit's water level switch in the graveyard section of Gruntilda's lair. Its picture is located high above the entrance through a small alcove. Up here? Come on. Work with me, Banjo. No. Banjo! Am I misunderstanding what it means by the entrance? Does it mean literally in it? Gruntilda's behind a grave? Okay. Oh, I see her. Does it mean, like, inside Monster Mansion? At Monster Mansion? Hello. Did you know? Wartbags keeps a dragon's foot in her pocket for luck. I didn't. I've also seen my sister cuddling her dirty undies, yuck, in bed at night. She's really proud of her broomstick. It's a top-of-the-range Rough Rider Deluxe. Oh, you know what? Probably means, like, this entrance. Over here? Stop. No? Like, okay, we'll just scope the graveyard out. Peoples don't cuddle with their dirty undies normally. Not as I understand it, no. But you know what? Oh. Hello. That just looked off limits to me. There was something about that gate that looked very... Hey, you can't come in here. But I guess that just means I have a bad explorer brain or something. Okay, that's a no-go. Sorry that this is probably frustrating to watch. Blah, blah, blah. Usual apologies. Okay. Pumpkin. Got it. I was gonna say, that hole looks suspiciously pumpkinable. Ugh. Alright. Alright. No. I don't want to rip. Please leave me be. Nah, you're always good this time. Well, I appreciate you saying so, Queen of Sighs. This is just definitely where, I was gonna say expertise. My expertise begins to wane, but I have none of that in regards to this game. But yeah, the tail end of this game, which, just by virtue of the fact of how people play games, you see less of, than not going the right way. You just see it less than the beginning of the game. So, definitely don't remember any of this. Yeah, because, like, finding other levels has been relatively straightforward thus far. But this is, like, some kind of rigmarole that I don't actually like. Sorry I fucking took swings at you, Mumbo. I didn't mean to. This is actually how I play, so thanks for that. Oh, no problem. Like, straight up, if I was playing this alone and other people weren't looking it up for me or telling me the answers, I would be looking this up. Because if I can't figure out the solution to a point where I'm frustrated, if all of the pieces are there, like if I'm in a Zelda dungeon or something, that's just like an example, I'll be like, okay, well, it's here, I'll figure it out. But if it's like, I don't know where to go, I feel like I've gone everywhere and I don't know where to go, I will absolutely look it up. No. Oh god, he's faster than me. Ow. He even gave up at the last second and then his toe touched me, which is yucky. You know what, Queen of Sighs? I just caught that vibrator joke and I also had a similar thought. But thank you. Hey, Mumbo. You just hanging out? Or are you here to turn me back? Small kick. Come at me, Ghost Bro. You know he's a Ghost Bro because he plays Fortnite. No, actually, he's a Ghost Bro because he plays Apex. Which I shouldn't even diss because Apex is really fun. Though I think just the time for Battle Royales is waning. Like, Apex is the best one I've played, but I don't feel like that game has longevity. Hey, oh, well, there we go. Cool. All right, neat. Thank you all very much for the help on this one. This was tough for me. Hey, Mumbo. Whoops. Hey, we go there. Yeah. And we were already over there, so I probably know where I'm going. Me get pot ready. Oh no! Listen, I promise you raw pumpkin will not taste better just because you've smoked weed, Mumbo. I promise you this. That was a little, weed humor. For the folks out there. I've been speeding through a video walkthrough to make sure. Thank you, Raven. I really appreciate the work you're putting in. The Kush, indeed. Me too, guys. Me too. There is a Brentilda behind the Gobi Valley entrance. Okay. But then I gotta get the rubber boots on. There's probably gonna be one over by the new stage, right? Right? That's something safe to assume, probably. Right? Or should I just go check out the Gobi Desert entrance? Called Mango Time? That's a 5-minute video called Mango Time. I was not lied to. All right, well, I've had enough. Gobi Desert easier to get to? Alright. Fuck. Banjo, you're fine. Walk it off. Ah. Oh man, I wonder if the reason I decided to, on a whim, go out the other day and get a bunch of off-brand mini eggs in bulk was because I've been playing this game and I've been seeing fucking Kazooie's eggs all over the place, and it's made me want those good hard candy eggs. Hey, can I talk to you? Nope. There we go. Grunty's best friend at which school was the awful Saggy Maggie? When relaxing, she usually reads Fat Hag Monthly while sipping a glass of her favorite cold worm juice. Oh, you poor dears, your energy is low. Let me fill it up for you. Thanks. Got the pattern? Thank you. I sincerely can't promise that we're gonna get there tonight. We'll try. Cold worm juice? Are you calling Rena cold? Rena's a kind individual, how dare you? Pattern 1, 2, 3. That's pretty easy to remember. Thank you. Rena likes worms. This I'm aware of. But she is also a worm. Is it this way? No, this is... Oh, it is this way. Whoops. Wasn't there some platforms in here? Yeah, whatever. Moving on. Rare? Isn't that like a box from like the Donkey Kong 64? Hey guys. Hey folks. Hey people. Donkey Kong 64 any fun? I think I've played it a handful of times during my childhood in passing. And we actually owned it, but it needed an expansion pass that we did not have for our N64. My N64, by the way, I got secondhand, so I assume they just didn't include it. Ow. Well, let's see how many times I can not make that jump. Is that any good? I've heard it's super long. Go through Angry Mouth. Man, getting to this level was a fucking obtuse. I totally agree. Shit like this really, like, I can't abide by it. Like, I get old games. Not even old games. Just like, if you played this as a kid, you just have time. And like, I don't know, maybe you'd find it eventually, but there's like a part of me that thinks you just wouldn't, you just might not. You know? It's 3D Donkey Kong Collectathon like Banjo. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I've been thinking about it, because I've been playing Banjo and enjoying it. And I've never, like, put the proper time into the single player. I remember I did actually play multiplayer with my cousin at some point. Did I have, like, gone through this door before it was flooded? Did I fuck up? And I like Donkey Kong Country, which is also rare, but I know that's 2D Donkey Kong. So I don't know. Maybe I'd like Donkey Kong Country. They definitely made that door in such a way where I think that it's a thing that I should have gone through. You know? You know? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Man, I super don't remember this world. I remember it a little bit. I now see what this door is for. The reason it looks like it's for something is because it's for something. So there you have it. No, don't touch me. Not the bees, as they say. Oh. This is that grate that we saw that other time. Got it. Just for fun. It's like the overworld map in Dark Souls, guys. The geography overlaps in on itself. So good. Shedding fluffs of lumps. Fluffs in lumps. Yeah. That doesn't sound like a good time. I hate when pets shed, it sucks. This is why I like hypoallergenic animals. Mostly because I'm allergic. Hey guys, we're gonna start this in just a second. But before that, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and get some water and stuff. If you guys need to stretch and get snacks and get drinks or whatever, go do so now. And we'll reconvene in like 5 minutes or so. So stay tuned. Hey, I'm back. We're gonna do a bucket bay that's very rusty. Just like me. At streaming. Because realistically speaking, I've been back for a week and a bit. Feels good. But I don't think I'm back in it. Not quite. Hole 2. You have to pay the toll troll to get into this boy's hole. Oh heck, I was supposed to get coffee. Listen, go and get coffee. I'm sure you won't miss much. Pardon fuck? It's an Always Sunny reference. Always Sunny in South Philadelphia. They're doing a play, and the line is, you have to pay the toll troll to get into this boy's soul, but the way that, Danny DeVito says it, it sounds like you gotta pay the toll troll to get into this boy's hole. And it's a whole thing. Also, that window is very clearly smashable. Let's go investigate. Whoops. Pardon fuck is a really valid response to that without context, though. That's super fair. Also, I missed my opportunity when I was thinking about how when I was gonna go to the bathroom, how I should have said, speaking of cold worm juice, I gotta pee. But didn't pan out that way. Maybe next time. Ah! So the new season of Archer is good. It has been a really fucking long time since I've watched Archer. I think I like that show. I've watched many seasons of it. I don't know. It's got a type of humor that I don't hate, but I don't think I'm like in love with it. I just enjoy watching it. That's pretty valid. That's a pretty valid response, Raving. What is some television that everybody's looking forward to watching? Cause Game of Thrones is dead now, so don't really know where to put my excitement. You know the show that had amazing humor? Atla? I don't think I've heard of Atla. ATLA, is that an abbreviation or is it called Atla? Man, I sure wish I could move the camera around. It's that easy, huh? Oh my god. Not being able to move the camera around is really hurting this area. Oh! Fuck yeah. Yeah, no kidding, man. I really wish we'd get a third season of that show, but I think they've pretty firmly said that that's not gonna happen. not The Last Airbender, obviously, the, not season, I guess, series. God, that's just like one of the best pieces of media that exists. Like, period. Like, really hard stop. I can't express how hard of a stop it is because it's just so good. Compared to anything, including like live action series and anime and stuff, it's just the fucking best. Really, like, nothing else really compares to it. In my opinion, anyway. Season 2... Good Place? Oh, yeah. That was a show that I was watching with my sister and then just kind of stopped when she wasn't around. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but just because I felt less compelled to actually watch it. Oh, I see. My... Hi, hello. Can't stop me, Sharkman. I'm gonna get this Jinjo, who has managed to art and craft his own face onto a flag, despite his dire circumstances. You're right, though, Viz. It's seriously, like, crazy. It's absurdly well done. I'm so ready for the Kyoshi novel. I've always had questions about her. Yeah, she's a cool character. It's just great. I also, like, Korra's really good in a lot of respects. It definitely... I understand people's problems with it from the start, because a lot of people have a lot of trouble with the first 2 seasons of Korra. And I don't really blame them. A lot of criticisms that come from that are fairly valid. But I think part of what makes Korra weird and feel weaker, to me anyway, is just that a lot of the characters feel like they're trying to be a new version of a character from The Last Airbender. Like, oh my god, I forget his name. Bolin just feels like new Sokka, but earthbending. He's the goofy character, you know? I don't know. Hey, Demi-Ogre, what's up? But yeah, Korra pays off real good. Korra is fucking phenomenal. It's overall, it's weakened by the fact that the people making it didn't know if they were ever gonna get another season, so every single, big spoiler alert for Legend of Korra, every single conflict wraps up in a season, which I don't like. The Last Airbender had an overarching big bad, and the whole show is about working up to that big bad, and then the payoff is fucking phenomenal. Korra has 10 episode seasons where they get rid of the big bad at the end of the 10 episodes. Not to say that the finale of Korra wasn't good and a good payoff, because it fucking was, but I really do think the build-up that The Last Airbender had was a lot more enjoyable. Anyway, for me personally, not to say that it's objectively better or anything. Hey, Zachatron, what's up? I've been watching Baki. Oh yeah, you were saying that in somebody was saying that in the Ghost Zone Discord. A lot of good moments, but I wasn't consistently good until season 4. Yeah, I hear ya. Animation was really fucking good consistently. Continuity of the animation or errors. Well, planning for the first season was clunky because Nick couldn't make up their mind about how many seasons they wanted. I getcha. My cat had her hand in her paws. Snuggled up against my stomach while sitting on my lap. I rubbed her tummy and got the hangriest muffled sleepy meow. Oh! They thought they only had one shot. That's super valid, and I actually think I really like the... Fuck. I really like the first... I won't say why. I really like the first season of Korra and how it wraps, except for the Deus Ex Machina at the very end. Because it's a really cool way to end a season and then they kind of go back on a thing that they did that was really interesting and cool and a big fucking deal to one of the characters, which isn't inherently bad, but I think it would have been a really cool way to end a season or even a series, would be with the decision that they made in that last episode. I'd love more info on the antagonist of that season. Yeah. Anyway, season 3 and 4 of Korra are fucking fantastic. Season 1 and 2 of Korra are also really good. But not my personal favorites by any means. Okay. Can I... Are you gonna... Okay, you're gonna hurt me? Got it. Bye. Season 3 is really fucking good because it has some crazy, really amazing visuals. Season 3 is Spirits, right? Right? Because the visuals in Season 3 are just fucking phenomenal. I mean, the visuals in every single season are amazing, but Season 3 in particular really flexes. Hello, TNT. What's up? Okay. No, not the bees. Season 2. I don't even remember what Season 2 was about. Season 2. I don't even remember. When the dynamite bites me? Yeah, we all do. Season 1 could have had a more interesting message when it came to benders and non-benders. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Evil Uncle? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that season wasn't killer. I remember, like, I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Korra because I really do like Korra. It's a good fucking show. But yeah, it's just like the structure and comparatively to The Last Airbender, it just hurts itself. Yeah, no. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on Korra. These are just some of my complaints about it, which I don't want to feel like takes away from it as a medium that's really, or not a medium, a piece of media that's really good and good to watch. Hello. No. How about this? Eh, all right. Ow! All right, we down here now. We've already been down here. Gold feather? Maybe. I was gonna try that, but then I got knocked off the world. So, here we are. I didn't watch it when I was on TV. I was watching it. I had a beautiful consumption of Korra because, like many people, I watched the first 2 seasons and then I was like, eh. And then basically I proceeded with forgetting that it existed. Not in like an active way. I just kind of like went and did other things and watched other things. And then I saw maybe somebody talk about Korra on something, and then I was like, oh right, that's a show that exists. Where are they at now? And then basically, when I remembered that Korra was a thing that existed, they were currently starting production on the final season, and I was like, oh shit, there's a whole season out that I can just watch and be done with and not watch week to week, because that's what I was doing with seasons 1 and 2, which I didn't enjoy. So I just watched all of season 3, which was great. And then wrapped it up just in time for the start of season 4, which was an excellent time. At least the ending of season 2 had an impact on her. No, listen, Korra has legitimate character growth. That is a limited time offer. I see. All right, try again. Nope, no jig yet. I'm gonna concede that part of my enjoyment of The Last Airbender, and I'm willing to admit this fault, part of my enjoyment of The Last Airbender is probably because I was almost exactly 12 and a boy when that show started airing, which I didn't watch consistently on TV because the YTV ads for it were fucking weird and didn't make it seem like a good show, honestly. It didn't do it any favors. Uh-oh, am I dead now? Uh-oh, okay. So I watched a couple episodes out of order and didn't really get super hooked. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't watching it in order because YTV sucks at airing things in order. And then Youth Television, by the way, that was a Canadian channel that I watched consistently growing up. It was basically the main cartoon source for young Canadian children. And then I similarly forgot that that existed. And then when I was like a teenager, it was like Wrapped. And then I just fucking watched it. And it was amazing. And then I've also watched it semi-recently, like in the last year. And I can't take nostalgia all the way out of it and my biases out of it, for sure. And who I am as a person and who I was as a person when that aired. But the structure and artfulness at which that story is executed can't be overstated because it's really well done regardless of nostalgia. That's what I'm like with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, like part of the thing that I'm like super willing to admit, like, well, all right, that guy just pushed my shit in. Part of the thing that I'm willing to admit about Korra is, like, I don't have trouble with identifying with female main characters, even a little bit. I had a friend who, like, when Korra was airing, this was a guy who loved The Last Airbender. I was like, dude, there's a sequel thing that takes place after, and it's Korra, and she's a thing. And he was like, I don't like pieces of media with female main characters, because I just can't identify with that. Which he came around eventually, but I can identify with female main characters, but I'm willing to admit that I can't fully identify with female main characters. Like, I'm not gonna know what that experience is like. And so somebody who's watching who has identification or representation there might get way more out of Korra than what they got out of The Last Airbender, regardless of like what Airbender's structure is and like how well it's done. Like, there just might be a better personal attachment for them with Korra. You know? You know? What is this tiny little hole? Honeycomb! We didn't get any honeycombs in Mad Monster Mansion. Not a one. I think I enjoyed it because Buff Babe. Yeah, that's valid. But now I'm desperately binging it. Oh, it's so good. I enjoyed Korra, but I do like the legendary hero story that Avatar provided, which I think Korra tried to break the mold on that type of story. I think one of my big gripes with Korra, it was a clear decision. I just don't like that Korra isn't as much of a like classical adventure, because it all takes place in one city, which isn't inherently bad. But like part of the reason why I really like The Last Airbender is because you're exploring this world and slowly learning more things about its geography really naturally, because you're learning about its cultures and peoples and stuff like that by meeting them, which I guess wasn't necessarily super required. And I forget what the city in Korra is called. What's the name of the city? The capital, whatever. Almost serves that purpose as well, because it's like, it's supposed to be the capital of all of the United Kingdoms. And so it should be this cultural melting pot, and it is to a certain degree, but I also don't feel like they really show that off as much. New Avatar City? Was that what it was called? There's no way that's what that city was called. Is that true? Republic City. Republic City. Thank you. But yeah, because I think one of the things that I really enjoy, actually, one of the things that I know I enjoy the most about The Last Airbender, which made me realize something that I super care about in storytelling, when it's done well, which is world building. And it's something that before The Last Airbender, I didn't even think about, because so few properties did it the way that Avatar did it. I'm sorry that this is just turning into like a huge round table where I'm just gushing about the Avatar series, but yeah, the world building in Avatar is just fucking crazy. It's so good. Please ignore me. That's okay. That's okay. I've gone my whole life without drinking my smart juice, so there's no need to fret. Look at this guy in his little uniform. And he's dead now. I've never seen Alar Korra, but y'all making it sound pretty alright. Nariha, I can't. I try not to overhype things that I genuinely love. But it's so easy to do with things that are absolutely worth it and absolutely worth the hype. I will just say that The Last Airbender and Korra are amazing shows. And if you ever get the chance to watch them, I highly recommend you do, and you've got the time, go for it. I'm not going to say that it's a required viewing, but they are probably my favorite pieces of media out there. So, take that as you will. Hey, I don't want to hype you up, but this is basically the best thing that I've ever seen in my whole life. So, like, no pressure, but it's pretty good. It's really good. I wish they'd done more exploring, but it's pretty good depiction of China between the late 1800s and 1920s, 30s. Yeah, and like, again, I do think that if you've watched The Last Airbender, which isn't... You can watch Korra independent of The Last Airbender. You shouldn't, I don't think, but I guess you technically could. But it's clear that the world building is all... The heavy lifting of world building was done in The Last Airbender. And you don't really need to go... It makes sense, though, right? Like, the progression of the world after the events... this is kind of spoilerish, but whatever, if you intend on watching it. The progression of events after The Last Airbender, it makes sense that you wouldn't really need to thoroughly explore the world because there wouldn't be as much things going on. Presumably. The Last Airbender is a great bit of storytelling. Starts off kind of kiddie and jokey, for sure, but becomes a fantastic show. And that's the other thing about The Last Airbender is, like, it does start out and it's like, this is a kid's show. But even given the restrictions of being a kid's show, it's clear that they have, like, restrictions. Like, they're not killing people on screen. They really toe the line at times and get into some very serious things, which I really appreciate that more kid shows are doing these days. It was made for kids. No, totally. But just because it was made for kids doesn't mean that it's just not a good piece of media, regardless of that. Because like this isn't the case as much anymore. I find with stuff like Steven Universe and I don't know, The Last Airbender, I guess, being a good example. But shows that are for kids aren't necessarily just for kids. Like, they're making shows for kids that are amazing. Like, just amazing pieces of media in their own right. Like, regardless of what their intended audience is. And that's a really good thing about the time we're living in. God dang it, Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, Banjo-Kazooie. Also grows up with its audience as it goes. Yeah, a little bit for sure. And the characters grow too. It's just really well done. Ah, I was trying to be so fucking careful too. Well, here we are. Been watching the first few episodes when as they came out, and then just kind of forgetting about it. Yeah, I think I gotta revisit. I would recommend it because that's basically what I did. I would highly recommend it. Again, there was a valid point brought up in that it's like the first few episodes sure do feel like a kid show, but there's that underlying layer of like, oh, this is like a serious thing that's going on in this world, and really, really well done. Let's go in here. I think people our age are making properties that they want to see. Sure, for sure. Thus we get stuff that heckin' matters. Yeah, definitely. You can see the influence of Last Airbender, feels like Adventure Time is 10 years from a storytelling and relationship standpoint, for sure. As somebody who rewatched literally all of Adventure Time not too long ago, I was somebody who was very much in favor of Adventure Time still being a goofy kid show, but goddamn, it does feel like that show would be so much tighter and more interesting if they had the chance to just focus on those really interesting story beats that I'm sure a lot of us appreciate more than just the goofy stuff. But that doesn't diminish it as a whole by any means. It's still a really good show. They do a good job balancing out some of the darker stuff with fun, happy episodes, for sure. Avatar definitely does that really well. But yeah, as somebody who watched like the fucking several, like 100 and a bit episodes of Adventure Time all in a row for the most part, there's a lot of quote unquote inconsequential episodes that don't relate to the main plot. They can help. There's some minor stuff in there, but quote unquote main plot, because the main plot is just like, oh, there's characters in this world and they exist. Isn't I? Thanks. Hey, Voltage. Noted. My girlfriend really liked Avatar: The Last Airbender, but Korra not as much. Might try Dragon Prince, see if that's hits a chord. Yeah, I keep meaning to try Dragon Prince, and I've heard good things, and I hate to be this person, but straight up, like, those 3D shows that are trying to emulate a 2D art style, they just don't do it for me. Like, oh my god. They just don't hit the same mark. And I know that, like, I get it. I super get it. Doing another show like Avatar: The Last Airbender that's completely traditionally animated is fucking hard. I totally understand the reasoning and justification for 3D shows of that nature. 100% get it. But I just have such a hard time enjoying that aesthetic and style. I don't know. I don't think that's just me, but I am willing to admit that, like, that's something that I tend to hold on to and have a tough time with. And hey, bees? Hey, bees? Can you frig right off for like a second? Hey, world? Hey, world, though. Can you just... I just killed all his bees. I had no idea you could do that. You could just solve that problem. But yeah, anyway, shows are cool. I wonder if there's a skippable page for Adventure Time. There definitely is. The sheer volume of episodes that exist in that series versus the amount that are quote-unquote of consequence, there are totally skippable episodes. So, if you really want to watch Adventure Time and you haven't, and you don't feel like you'd be able to sit through all of that kid stuff, because, like, Adventure Time is, like, kind of on the other end of the spectrum in terms of, like, shows like Steven Universe and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I do think that the goofy, happy-go-lucky episodes are, like, on the farthest end of the spectrum, really clearly for kids. And there's, like, pretty good humor there that can definitely be appreciated, but it's like really, really like, oh hey, here's like an inconsequential adventure that they go on. But the show's called Adventure Time, so like they get a pass for sure. First season, roughish animation-wise, because it was meant to be a video game at the beginning? Really? I had no idea. But, like, there's some super talented people that are working on The Dragon Prince. And I just need to give it an honest shot. I haven't watched it, but I have Netflix, and, like, I see the images, and I see the previews, and I'm just like, the aesthetic is not gonna do it. Man, I feel like I've got no jiggies. Where are we at with jiggies? 2. I've not watched Dragon Prince, but it's clear from the clips that I've seen, animated it for a 30 FPS render and decided it didn't look 2D enough and rendered it out at 12. I kind of hate when stuff does that. I get what they're trying to go for. I super get it, and it's an aesthetic and like something that you try and emulate, and I do get it. But I really just, I wish they would go for the consistent, better frame rate. For me, anyway. I don't know. That might just be me. I don't know how other people feel about that subject. Let's go into the belly of the ship, because we blew it open with some TNT earlier, and we haven't explored that yet. Adventure Time goes through a lot of non-sequitur episodes, but I appreciate that their world is just what it is. I didn't feel a need to explain every last thing. Totally. I kind of like that about it. Adventure Time also similarly has a very good world. I see a Jiggy. I'm not going to be able to get that. Not right now, anyway. I must go, friends. All y'all 5 ever. I love y'all 5 ever. Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you for hanging out. You have a good one. Thanks for listening to me rant about Avatar and stuff. Yeah, if anybody has any cool shows they want to recommend, I am super open, because, like, I don't feel like I have any excitement for, like, running series right now. I was watching Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and then just kind of stopped. Well, no, I actually stopped because, like, midway through one of the episodes, I had, like, my big panic attack episode, and then I kind of just avoided it after that because I just didn't want to think about that. So hopefully I can get back to it. New season of Archer? Gotcha. Okay, let's go into the belly of the ship. Here we go. Oh yeah, there was that other area that we went through, like one of those vents. Oh, hello. Is this a Splatoon boss? Who dares enter boss boombox's hold? I get the feeling I'm supposed to use eggs. Am I winning? Is he getting smaller? Oh, one of these, huh? This could have gone worse. Wow, use all of your eggs, please. Can I just attack these guys wholesale without my eggs? Find out. You can. Hey! Hilda! Hilda's very good. I have also gotten recommends for Hilda, and I need to watch it, and I haven't, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I watched all of Sabrina. I've enjoyed what I've seen of it. It's really interesting. We've been ranting about Avatar since before I got here. That's fine. Listen, I can talk about Avatar for a long fucking time, so, you know. Watched all the episodes the other day. Nice. I still need to, you know what I do need to catch up on? The second season of, She-Ra came out, and I stopped midway through the first episode because, I don't know, it kind of lost me. I wasn't enjoying it. I don't know if, like, my patience was just, like, completely gone for, like, no reason, but I definitely stopped, and I was like, I don't really know why, but I did. I really enjoyed season 1. I need to watch She-Ra. She-Ra season 1 is really good. Super, 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 super fun, and this is a thing that like I really don't express about a lot of TV shows or shows in general or pieces of media. The colors in She-Ra are so good. Like, not even the animation. The animation is pretty good. It has some downsides. Some not good moments, but the colors in She-Ra are really good. It's just really good. They're super good. Oh, hey, Jam. Jam, I fucking super didn't say hello to you. How are you? Haven't tried She-Ra at all? I should do so. Yeah. She-Ra is very, very enjoyable. I enjoyed it, I should say. You know what I super fell behind on? I fell really far behind on Voltron. Which is a shame because, like, the parts of Voltron that I really liked are the same reasons why I liked Avatar. Like, something about Voltron and the traditional animation in it is just 100% reminding me of Avatar's animation. But there's just so much CG robot in that show as well, because the show's called Voltron. So, that said, they get away with a lot of excuses to do a lot of traditional stuff. Oh, Voltron. I liked Voltron, but the seasons bugged me. Yeah, there's a lot of them, and it's clear that like they cut off midway, and they're doing that Netflix thing where it's like, it's clear that it's like part 1 of season 3 or something. It's good, the animation. Yeah, no, totally. It is. It super is. I don't even remember where I was. There was a squad of really, really distractingly attractive and capable alien ladies who all had fucking amazing designs. That's kind of where I stopped. 4 to 8 episodes at a time? Yee. Voltron was fine, but I felt like newer seasons are not its best. Yeah. I do want to catch up, but like there's actually so much of that show now, or it feels like it because of the way they're structuring the seasons. 1. Ow. Okay. 3. 3. 1, 2. Did I do anything? Is there more? 3, 1, 2, 1? 3? 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1. I need health. The way they ended it felt, no spoilers or anything. Regardless, I enjoyed it. Sigh. Is Voltron, like, over? Like, proper? Or is it just kind of like, we ended a season, and it feels like it could end here? It is, yeah? Shit, well, if it's, like, super, super over, then, like, I'm down to catch up and watch it all. Where the fuck is health? I think I'm hosed. I don't have any health. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? Yeah, if it's all over, like, I feel a lot better about potentially going back to it. That's good to hear. I do appreciate feeling like I'm being rewarded for abandoning a show because you hear that it's completely wrapped and you're like, oh, well then. You watched a little bit of it and it was Wild Voltron? Or something else? A lot of you said that one combination sequence animation. Oh, totally. But that's like pretty standard for like transformation-esque shows. Like the transformation sequences in most like magical girl anime, they make them super long because then they can count on like a minute of animation that they don't have to do. Nereha, thank you so much for subscribing with a tier 1. Whoosh! Lighting that new flame. I appreciate that oh so much. Get some hype in the chat for Nereha. Nereha. Nereha? Nereha? We should come to a consensus on how we say that. Yeah, shows are cool. I really like TV as a medium. Gravity Falls. Oh, Gravity Falls is so fucking good. You know what I need to start watching again that I super stopped on? I kind of just dropped off in the middle of season 2 of Star versus the Forces of Evil. And I was really enjoying it. God, I do that so often. Why am I so bad at consuming media? Just the worst. Gravity Falls was remarkable, especially since it wasn't artificially extended 100%. Gravity Falls, one of Gravity Falls' strongest things that it did was knowing when to stop. The creators knew when to stop, and they were just like, no, that's it. We had a plan, we did it, and that's it. And that's like one of my favorite things about any show is like when it has a roadmap and it knows where it needs to go to get there, and it does it, and then it ends. Something having a really satisfying ending is amazing. Gravity Falls is too good, though. It's too good. Guys, we can't. The show is too good. That's amazing. I love that you can just kill a whole hive by just invincibilitying through it. I've heard mixed feelings about Star, but concepts seem good. It's fun. It's I'll say that Star is one of the few shows that has semi-tween animation, but it does it in such a way that it looks really fucking good. Like, it looks really, really good. It's got a great style, and the animation's really stellar. Oh wow, that is quite the emote. Is that Gruntilda? Huh. Funniest, hang on. Can't read all of that. Funniest transformation sequence, reuse has to be He-Man. They just pull the transformations off tape for every episode, and by the time She-Ra shows up, they play their 2 sequences back to back. Dude, Digimon was super bad for that. They started, like, doing it a bit quicker, but Digimon was awful for that. I just love the mysteries in Gravity Falls. Yeah, it was super good. Can't leave out Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I have never watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie. It was not a thing that was on the cartoon show that I was channel that I was watching as a kid. I appreciate the concepts of the episodes I saw. The voices in Star, that's fine. Life has many doors, Ed boys. What are some really good media that end really well? You know what I was gonna say? Which is not true. Because it technically didn't end. 2 of my favorite pieces of media, like, without contest, they're very different pieces of media, and I'll probably get criticism for this. And I feel this way about both of them. Avatar: The Last Airbender, amazing. And I think that season 1 of The Walking Dead is one of my favorite pieces of media. It's so fucking good and has an amazing wrap up and lead up to the final season or final episode. It's just really solid. And then it kept going. Valid, very valid, yeah. Is the final season done yet? I think it's close. Ha ha! Well, there goes our life. Goodbye. I fell out of Walking Dead after season 2. I don't blame you. Like, the Walking Dead video games lost me at the end of season 2. Well, after season 2, for a very specific reason, and it's because they abandoned Clem. Season 3 was not about Clementine. And I was like, okay, fuck you, though. I'm not gonna buy that game. I'm sorry. Maybe you have a good story to tell here, and maybe, spoilers, maybe Clem is there, but that doesn't matter to me as much as, like, me essentially helping her make decisions because of the bond you formed with that character is meaningful. Should have ended after season 3, max. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, like, literally called the final season and the unfortunate stuff that happened with Telltale. So, like, it's being made by Skeleton Crew, so I'm sure it's got some rough edges. Some of the stuff they went with was too much for me. The Walking Dead, that's fine. I'm not saying it's, like, perfect or for everyone by any means, but I really do think that, Walking Dead Season 1 is one of my favorite pieces of media. Hey, should these have slowed down for some reason? And then haven't? I definitely hit a button, and I feel like I got shown these. Oh, I see. There's a button over there. Got it. Got it. Gold Feather? Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think we gotta slow him down. Side note, this was always my least favorite world. Yeah, I can feel it. I don't hate it. Okay, it's gonna be one of these. I don't hate it, but I can definitely see where you're coming from. Hey, a Jiggy! That's just free Jiggy. Team 1 was good. Very good. Very, very good. Did they keep doing the thing where the twist is that the villain has a zombie family member they're keeping around every time? No. Considering they've done that in every single iteration of The Walking Dead, like, comics, show, like, I'm fairly confident that they didn't do that. I don't remember if that was a thing in Season 2. Season 1 I've played, like, through twice, but Season 2 I think I've only played through the once. So, I don't recall. I do not recall. It's free Jiggy space. The new Carmen Sandiego is not bad. Interesting. I'm not one who particularly cares about that property, but it's cool for those who do. He's gonna slow down these fans, please. Oh, just slow down that all the way, I guess. Okay, wait. Ah, what? Limited time? Fuck you. It's not free. I'm dead. Yeah, what I meant was I was not. Okay, let's just wipe the slate clean. I've been talking about The Walking Dead Season 1 being one of my favorite pieces of media. I am not talking about the show. I have so many fucking problems with that show. I thought it was pretty... Season 1 was really strong, mind you. I fucking hate that show. I love to hate that show. Because I really like the comics and I really like the game. But yeah, no, I'm not referring to Season 1 of the show. Telltale Season 1 was amazing. They changed directors after Season 1? That's fine. God, Season 2 was awful. How did that show keep going after Season 2? It was so bad. It was so impossibly bad, y'all. How? How did they keep doing that? Okay, let's go push those buttons again. One game was so darn good. It was amazing. It was so good. So, there's a window over there where I gotta hit a button. Did I maybe die when I hit that button? And so these are still fast as a result of that. Money? What am I moneying? Oh, the reason it kept going is money. Yes. Yes, that is the answer. The real question is how that show is still happening. Yeah. Didn't they say they want to wrap up soon? I feel like they said that. Haven't the comics gotten crazy? I heard the story has really gotten out. I haven't gotten any new Walking Dead comics for quite some time. I used to keep up with it every couple months and grab a new volume, but I believe I'm like many volumes behind at this point. The book that I stopped on was the one that was just after, that was the beginning of the time skip. Because the Walking Dead comics go to a point where it's like, okay, video game, sure. The Walking Dead comics have a point where they're just like, hey, it's the future now. There aren't flying cars, but this is how this society has progressed. And I remember hearing that the reason they wanted to do that, God, this is so sad in retrospect, given the events that transpired. The reason they wanted to do that was because they wanted to get Clem in on the story, like canon in the comics, and vice versa. But I have no idea if that ever happened. And I don't know if I want it to have happened. You have to enter when the hands are at 12 o'clock? What? And then I made a game with zombies. Oh my god, I made a game with zombies in it. Thinking zombies were done as a serious concept. Oh my god, follow. Hey, Spearmister, thank you so much for the follow. Please don't leave. Thank you so much. And thank you for that base boosted follow RNG, which is a thing that we have. Making a TikTok joke? Oh. Switches in the kitchen? Yeah, I just want to get this fucking jiggy that's behind the other thing. Wait a minute. It'd probably be smarter to hit that other button first, right? Because then I can go through the middle. And that might be easier. Maybe I shouldn't be burning my lives on this. Because if we get a game over, this is going to take a while to get back to. Whoops. That might be a smart thing to do. And then follow, can I get that alert for... I'm not sure if you can. You can go ahead and give it a try, but there's also no guarantee that you'll get a base boosted thing. Hey, Sword Maiden. Sorry about your speakers. You're getting a free life anytime. You're right. You're right about that. That's a really bad sign. If a game gives you a fucking free life just out in the open during a segment, it's because they made the segment and then play tested it, and the fucking people who play tested it were just dying. They're just like, fuck it, throw down a free life. Just do it. But yeah, Walking Dead is something that I just fucking hate. What season are they on right now? I don't even remember the last season that I watched, but I remember being angry about it. Like 9 or something ridiculous. I think maybe I am mostly caught up, and I think I watched season 8 last, maybe 7. I'm gonna head out, but it was nice talking shows with y'all. Oh, thanks, Zagatron. It was super fun just rambling about shows. Thank you for hanging out while I did that. Can I do this in such a way that... Oh wait, the cutscene's gonna happen, and then that thing, animation will probably still be playing out. No, it won't. It paused. Great. Let's... Are you fucking kidding me? I can't fucking believe it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Where the fuck is the kitchen? Let's go hit that other button. Don't remember where the kitchen is. We have to go in through one of these side things. This is an evil boy who wants to chomp on me. Oh my god. Future doesn't scare me at all. Oh, that's not going to be synced up because I have an audio delay set for the console I'm playing right now. Jen, thank you for the 0.2 reference. If this is a boat, that would be the gallery. The galley. Oh, was The Walking Dead remained a big deal? It has remained a big deal. I think it's waning. Its mainstay media, mainstream media presence is definitely on the outs. Ah, why'd I just let that happen? God damn it. Was this the kitchen? Was this the kitchen? Chen, thank you for the 0.2. Chrisu, thank you for the 0.2. Just gotta make sure I tick those off so that I don't lose track of them on the off chance you guys are feeling crazy generous. I just hope one of the Game of Thrones spin-offs is Dance of Dragons story. Lord knows it will be 2020. And thank you for the 5 bits. Yay! 2022 before we get that though. I don't have faith that we'll hear about that for a long time. Jen, thank you for the 0.2. Oh god, what did I start? Nothing. Don't worry. Nobody feel any obligation to cheer 0.2 bits. Do those just stay off forever? That would be nice. It looks like they speed right back up. Lately, Anna McFriendo, congrats on your lately RNG. So my closest friends saw the first season of Walking Dead and they love zombie stories and fell in love with the show. So I watched season 2 with them. I remember thinking it was okay, but not great. So after season 3, I stopped watching with her, and since then, it has just been her getting more angry at it. I think she stopped at season 6. Yeah, I stopped actively following it. Like, I would watch week to week. Like, I actually used to buy every individual episode on my 360. I think probably circa season 2 or 3. Because I didn't understand this was when, like, I had no spending money of my own. So, like, I just thought that the low dollar value was like, maybe I can skirt by without my parents noticing that this credit card thing is happening. So I was following pretty actively for a while, and then I got frugal and would watch it online. And I was following really actively, and then something happened when I used to, like, actually check Facebook. The night that an episode premiered, they had an artsy photo that was in sepia tone of one character carrying another character in their arms, and the other character was clearly dead in their arms, and it said, "Rest in peace, so-and-so character." That was the night that it aired, and I hadn't watched it yet, naturally. And I was like, fuck this, and I unliked them or whatever you do on Facebook, and stopped following the show actively. Here's a lately joy. But yeah. That show's not good. I can't recommend it to fucking anyone. Not a good show. If you want a show to be to think is pretty okay and then get angrier at as time progresses, that is definitely a show that you can do that with. I promise you that. I bet you I'm gonna get hit by these slow blades. God. Maybe I should Kazooie through it. It'll be faster. This is stressful. This is full of stress. Your first Laylee? Oh, congrats. Jiggy. Have you already gotten angry about Game of Thrones Season 8? Probably. I don't know if I've gotten angry about it on stream. I've definitely talked about folks I know who I was watching the show with and stuff. And talked about it. I didn't love the ending. I don't think it's the fucking worst thing, but it wasn't great. I don't know. My memory is so bad that, like, I can't actually express how I feel about it because I've forgotten most of it. I'm mad because I could have gone across and I just waited. Better to be safe than sorry, as they say. Are these just stopped? Forever? That's nice. Did I go? I'm going. Ah, fuck, which way is the back of the boat from when I exit here? I might end up going to the front of the boat. Fuck. Did I kill these things? Nope. Okay, back of the boat. That looks like the front of the boat. Back of the boat, 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 back of the boat. Huh. Can I please? Thank you. What? So I had to get in and out of there? I just assumed it would have given me the benefit of the doubt and been like, okay, here you go. Okay, where the fuck are we at? What's our Jiggy looking like? 6 out of 10. Where the fuck else can Jiggies be in this place? Ugh. Have we already gotten... Oh, sorry. I already read that. Oh, God. Yeah, it wasn't a good ending. The trouble is, like, it's so transparent that the showrunners wanted to go do something else. It's so transparent. Like, George R. R. Martin said that you should have, like, 10 seasons, 9 or 10 seasons, full seasons, or maybe he said, like, 8 full seasons, but the last 2 seasons were functionally half seasons. Ow. Ow. There was just a lot of rushed stuff. A lot of weird character moments. It wasn't good. It wasn't the worst thing on television. Like, that said, I am a huge proponent of, with most shows, even if the ending is bad, like, it's about the journey, not the destination. That's always been my stance with almost every single piece of media. If the ending sucks, I'm like, well, if I enjoyed the trip, then, like, it doesn't really matter to me. And I can't say that I didn't enjoy the trip of Game of Thrones. I loved watching Game of Thrones. It was a really good show. It was consistently amazing. And then the last season happened, and I was like, eh. Jimmy Throneman shot that dude with a gun. Listen, you say that, but, like, stranger things have happened. I need to play Stranger Things. Season 2 and all the other side things. Jiggy! Banjo. Before the Storm and, Season 2 and the Adventures of Captain Freeboy, because that episode is free. Stranger Things is a God damn it, I'm thinking of fucking Life is Strange. Damn it, fuck. God damn it. Stranger Things was cool. Season 2 was okay. I didn't absolutely hate Season 2, but there's some trubs there that you could really delve into if you wanted to. I came away from it being like, yeah, sure. But Season 1 was definitely a stronger showing. Distros had an effect on me. Been reading the book since I was in 6th grade. Shit, yeah, I could see how that would have an effect on you. What is going on with that boy down there? He's trapped. Sir, do you need help? Tell me how to help you. How do I retract this anchor? Can I swim up into it and hit a button? I can. Is Life is Strange 2 even worth playing? Probably. I don't think it's wrapped yet though, so just wait. I'd say wait. Not as good as Season 1, but fine. Captain Spirit, thank you, Kazoo. I'd say give it a shot. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. You two had one job, and it was to guard the anchor thing that absolutely imprisons this poor dolphin in toxic sludge, and you failed. You should feel bad. The Before the Storm was also okay. Yeah, I've heard that. Thanks, guys. I found this earlier. It's yours. See you, dolphin. Restore him and felt very okay. Yee. That seems like a pretty universal response to Before the Storm. Can I please swim into this hole? Thank you. The Jiggy on the ocean floor. And I'm gonna drown in sludge. Yep, okay. Let's try and get some air. Whoops. Oh my god, Kazooie, why? I'm gonna die. Kazooie, why? Kazooie, why? Oh. We gotta know 100% what was going to happen. Yeah, I get you. Which tends to be the case with prequels. Yeah. Usually okay or terrible, except Star Wars prequels, which are amazing. Yeah. Kazoo has a fairly unique opinion about the prequels. You know what's a really good Star Wars prequel, and a really good example of a prequel? Knights of the Old Republic. Because it's like a fuck-off level of distance away from all of the current canon, to the point where none of it matters. Not none of Knights of the Old Republic matters. None of the current canon matters, and it's not like, oh, we know what happens to these people, because it's not the same people. So. It's tripping at me, so it's getting close to bedtime. Oh no! That's okay. Go do a bedtime if you gotta. Confession. I've seen a Star Wars. Oops. Oh, I've never seen a Star Wars. That's fine. It's one of those things that generally, if you tell that to somebody in real life, they're like, you haven't seen Star Wars? But to be honest, like, in my opinion, Star Wars is a completely... I'm sorry. I'm gonna catch flack for this probably. Star Wars is a completely middle-of-the-road movie franchise that just happened to capture the imagination of an entire generation of people. Because it was kind of the first mainstream sci-fi cool thing, you know? And it's special for that reason, but I don't particularly love Star Wars. I think it's cool. I think there's cool stuff in Star Wars. But I don't know. Where could these last two Jiggies be? Jiggy, Jiggy, where are you? I also don't know how I'm gonna get over there. That's fair. Ship battles are great. You mean in the prequels, Chrisu, specifically? Oh, I just have to try harder. That's the problem. I wasn't trying hard enough before. Important into cinema, I genuinely believe episode 3 is fantastic, and I am not joking when I say it's the greatest piece of cinema ever. Well, in your opinion. You can't just say it's the greatest piece of cinema ever, because that's not... It's subjective. I'm gonna die. You sure can say that, I guess. You're right. You can say that episode 3 is the best piece of cinema ever. You sure can say that. Ah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. I don't know where these last 2 Jiggies are, and I'm not super convinced that I want to find them. I like when Jar Jar goes Super Saiyan. Me too. It's a really pivotal moment in the canon. Really kind of informs how the rest of the series goes. I don't know. I just personally find, like, the mystique of the Force and Jedi not incredibly interesting to me. I think it's, like, my least favorite version of space magic. I don't know. There's something about it that just, like, I just yawn at it. I don't want to, like, come down on it for people who really like it, but it's just, like, so not my thing. Spoilers! About space magic? Oh, about Jar Jar. Got it. Yeah. No, that's a big deal. That's a big moment, actually. The lightsaber battles are so good. I don't care about the Force at all. But almost every lightsaber fight in the whole franchise is good. Yeah, lightsabers are probably... sorry. Lightsabers are probably the coolest thing in Star Wars. Like, the single coolest concept established in Star Wars is probably lightsabers. Not to say that there isn't other cool stuff in there, but I think a good takeaway is that lightsabers are probably the coolest. Disney movies, I hate them. I like the Disney movies well enough. Alright, I am at a loss. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore, so I think we'll probably skedaddle out of this world. At the end of episode 1, Boss Nass wants to send an envoy to the Senate, but doesn't really respect it, so he sends Jar Jar to the Senate so he won't be in Gungan City. The only thing I hate about the Force is the prequels turned it into something anyone could use with enough work or something like that to, like, you have magic blood. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's the ships. Lightsabers are cool, but the ship designs make me want to cry. They're so good. That's my headcanon for how Jar Jar ends up in the Senate. Gotcha. I like Banjo's climbing animation a lot. Real charming. Yeah, like, my favorite piece of Star Wars media, and I think a lot of people would probably be here with me, is the clone, what is it? Because I always forget the distinction. It's Star Wars Clone Wars, not the Clone Wars, whichever is the 2D animated one that's fucking styling as hell and super rad. That's definitely my favorite piece of Star Wars anything. Wait, have I been in here? I don't think I've been in here. I might smell a Jiggy. It's so nice. It's so good. It's just so fast and fucking action-packed. It's just stellar. And I've heard the Clone Wars is pretty good. And I watched a lot of Rebels and then just kind of fell off of it. The 3D animated series is also not bad. I've heard that. I have absolutely heard that. So there must be something to it because like several people, experts agree that the Clone Wars isn't that bad. It looked good for its time. Oh, totally. It had style, which was important. Ow. No jiggies. Oh, jiggies. Def my favorite. Parts of the Lego Star Wars Wii, but I guess that's other things are okay. The Star Wars games are pretty consistently quality. Oh. Well, this is an interesting place to put a thing. Ever played Republic Commando? I have not. I've played a very small scope of Star Wars games. I can probably give you the list. One of the pod racing games on the N64 that I inherited from my cousin. Force Unleashed 1 and 2. What else? What else? It's a really short list, y'all. The literal impossible pod racing game wasn't impossible. I'm personally kind of burned out on Star Wars. Oh no, I totally super get that, because it's been just oversaturated. Like Disney is a fucking machine that just shits them out. And I totally get that. The originals are so simple and don't give much to chew on. The middle series is a hot mess, and I'm not sure what this current series can get its core themes pinned down enough to be satisfying, for sure. It's like a more casual version of Rainbow Six. Oh, gotcha. I was joking, but I appreciate the diplomacy. I'm back. I got Cocoa Puffs. All is good in the world. Nice. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's the thing, right? You know what cereal I miss? Because I'm fairly certain that it's... There's stairs up there. I want to go there. Fuck you. What was I saying even? Oh, you know what cereal I miss? Because it's not available in Canada and hasn't been for like decades. I really miss Trix. I've heard that they've changed, so like they probably aren't as good, but we don't have Trix here. And I liked them. That was oddly aggressive? Sorry. I can be like that sometimes. I promise I'm good intentions. Sometimes my speech patterns just are really aggressive. Sometimes I'm excited about something. Somebody tells me something that I'm excited about, like news that makes me excited, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, because like I'm so excited. And I don't know if that conveys in a good way how excited I am, but it's meant to be excitement, and it probably doesn't carry very good. Just go to the next level, I guess. I guess. You aren't missing much now. Yeah. Quick change a couple years ago. It's blah now. That's unfortunate. A jiggy. Is this the same time they change from the puff shape to the fruit shape? Or a different, again, change? Underwater music in this game? It's super good. All the musical transitions in this game are super good. Oh. Maybe this is something. We can go to those stairs now. This actually might be... Oh, that's probably progress. Oh, I only have 30 seconds to go pay the toll. This is like when you're paying the toll to get in or out of Halifax, and you basically like drive by and throw your loonies and toonies into the bin and hope that you don't miss. Ow. Ow. Can I kill these things? Nope. Can't you get here any faster? Come and fight me. I'm the master. Ah. No, I want to go this way. Please and thank you. Oh, god dang it. Gee dango darn. That's a lot of notes. Not like dollar notes. Man, there's a lot. Hey, Train, what's up? Were you talking Star Wars? We were. I was basically saying that it's not my favorite. In fact, I don't really care for Star Wars that much. I like the Clone Wars. And that's pretty much... Oh, this thing! I don't fucking remember where this is. Like, at all. Hey, Brentilda. Hope you're well. You have that many notes already? I don't think I have that many notes. Oh, I do. This isn't a thing I can do. Oh, this is the level that I just got the puzzle piece for. I love Star Wars. Not everybody likes them, but that's okay. I think that a lot of people like Star Wars. I think I am in a very... Like, a lot of people hate specific Star Wars, but as a whole, I don't really love the property of Star Wars. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I liked the old movies. I like the new movies. I like the prequels. I hate the prequels. And, like, everybody has their own little bit that they like to hold on to, that they like. As a whole, I don't think I particularly care for the whole thing. I think I care about lightsabers. Isn't the puzzle thingy near the Treasure Trove Cove level? It's really far back, yeah. I think you're right, Dan. Raving, can I ask a question? Do you prefer to be called Dan? Because I know your name is Dan, or do you prefer to be called Raving? Do you have a preference? If you make no progress in this game, can you say nothing noteworthy happened? Give me that. I like Dan, but if you're more cool with Raving, that's cool too. Truth be told, I'll probably waffle on which to choose fairly regularly. So, stay tuned. I don't know where I'm going. Right, this is the thing I already did. Yeah, I think what's interesting about Star Wars is folks usually think one is a bit at least. Like literally the only one that I fucking super love is Clone Wars. So, that's my thing. No, door. No, I know, but I also want to... We should do that now, I guess. The reason that I sometimes don't do note doors is because I want to leave them closed so that I know where progress is. Yeah, so like, if I finish the woods level and I'm like, I don't know where to go, I'll see this big door and I'll be like, oh, I know where to go. So I'm gonna leave that, and we're gonna go all the way back to that puzzle platform and try and find it, and then we'll activate the wispy wood, whatever the fuck it's called. Andrew is really interested in the spaceships. My dad really likes Darth Vader. My sister likes the aliens. Some people like studying the mythology. It's pretty neat. Where's the pot? I don't remember where he is. What the fuck? Could have made that. I think he's just over here, right? He's just across the way. Where is he? Is he down farther? In the other room? I think he's in the... God, I don't know what it is about this hub that really fucks up my navigation. You're the angry face? Okay, thank you, Dan. Has a very angry face. Described as the hinge on which films hangs upon, since it's such a huge moment in film history, and that's totally fair. That's super valid. I don't disagree that Star Wars is super important. I can't take that away from it. No single person can take that away from Star Wars. Even if they say otherwise. Like, incredibly important. Yeah, guys, we went into the pod. Am I right? Oh, that's actually a super convenient shortcut. If you watch episode 4 and a typical other fiction film from the 70s, there's quite a dramatic difference. Oh, for sure. No, for sure. It was incredibly important. And like I said, probably before you showed up, Train, like, it's a really integral piece of sci-fi media that was incredibly mainstream and popular. There's one person who could take it all away. George Lucas. Yeah. Is it even farther back? Am I overshooting? I want to watch some older sci-fi just to really get how Star Wars changed things. Yeah, that's a noteworthy endeavor. I probably I probably haven't watched a lot of old sci-fi. Like, the example that I can think of isn't really sci-fi. I guess it sort of is A Boy and His Dog. It's like at the very start. Yeah, it's not here. Ah, get away from me. Get through here? No! Is there anything in particular you don't like about the series? I don't think that the world building is particularly interesting. Specifically because the scale is trying to be so grand that any particular cultural interesting thing is really a really tiny piece of something bigger, which I guess if you look at it through the right scope is like, that's beautiful, but isn't particularly something that I find interesting. And I just think it's a really like the integral driving force, literal driving force of the plot, which is to say the Force is something that I just find completely uninteresting. I don't think it's cool. I think it's a fucking plot device. Not anymore, we sold it. It's true. We did it. Back into the pot. Get those Inviso highs ready for when we go touch the pot. They always make me gasp for air. Selling Green, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yeah, those are good ones. Not that I've watched them. I am aware of them as also significant pieces of sci-fi media. But yeah, I don't know. Again, like, I'm sorry if, like, any of you feel like I am unfairly shitting on Star Wars. I don't want to make it sound like I think it's an objectively bad thing by any means. It's just not for me. It's just not it's not my particular cup of space magic. Like, space magic that I thought was going to be super interesting, and I actually do still think is interesting, but isn't explored a lot, is Destiny. And fucking Roadside Picnic. Like, that type of weird sci-fi space magic. Like, that shit is... I didn't jump into the pot like I should have. Well, here we are. Can't fucking believe Destiny 2 is gonna be free to play. That's crazy. That's really insane to think about. I like that there's still the remnants of things that I've killed here. Let me just clean this up. Thanks. You play Destiny, Vizzo? I have played Destiny. I played Destiny 1. I only played the base game of Destiny 1, which I only really played with one other person. And then I just kind of fell off of it. And then Destiny 2, I guess I've technically basically only played the base game and one of the expansions, even though I have 2 of the first DLCs because I got them in a bundle. Oh wait, this isn't where I need to go. And I still want to play Forsaken. I still need to play Forsaken and beat the second DLC. But yeah, I've played Destiny. I like the core shooting in Destiny a lot. I think it's a really fun game. I don't think the structure is necessarily fantastic, but the game itself, the game at its core, is really fun. And I think a lot of the concepts that you're presented with and not necessarily explored, which is unfortunate, are really interesting to me. I think I really like Destiny, and the reason Roadside Picnic, for those who don't know, Roadside Picnic is what the Stalker games are based on, which is probably what more people know, and the Stalker movie are based around, which is a novel that's like 200 pages and just a really fucking interesting piece of sci-fi. And it's similar to Destiny in one way. It's basically like something just showed up one day, and then that changed everything. In Roadside Picnic, it's literally, the reason it's called Roadside Picnic is because they compare what happened to... So basically, aliens visit the planet. They just do. They land on the planet. They land their ships on the planet. I think several places on the planet. At the same time, one day, they never come out of their ships. They never come out of their ships, and then they just leave. But the places where they landed their ships are altered and have like spare bullshit laying around from when they landed, and are changed forever and are basically inexplainable. And it's the reason that the title is Roadside Picnic is it is compared to a group of people going into the woods, having a roadside picnic, and leaving a bunch of trash and stuff in the woods. And the animals would have no earthly concept of what these things are that you left, but they are there. And I really like that idea, and it's just fucking really interesting and brain twisting. And then Destiny is just like, oh, just the Traveler showed up one day. And then it gave us space magic. What the fuck am I doing? How do I get into these doors? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? What am I doing? I could not tell that that was a button. Let me just dial back on chat, because sorry, I was busy explaining Roadside Picnic. That wizard came from the moon. Yep. On the film side, Star Wars is pretty neat to me because it combines all those scattered influences. Kurosawa films, World War II films, Samurai Tales. Whoops. I wasn't looking at my screen. Okay, the door closes eventually. Samurai Tale, Flash Gordon, and make something that feels oddly harmonious with it. Forsaken. Did I... It wasn't this door? Was it on the other side? It was on the other side. And if you want to play sometime, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna pick it back up until the transfer to Steam and like your account sharing and stuff happens. I can't see myself booting up the Blizzard version until that time. And I think a world with laser swords and talking robots would be pretty hokey in most cases, but the tone of John Williams' score, the energetic tone, especially editing and cutting, and it making it pretty grandiose and human. Interesting stuff to consider from a lot of angles. I opened the door. Sorry, guys. This has been a lot of incompetence. The police, the Twitch police are most certainly knocking at my door. Joke's on you, I got the Ecom Tokum. Am I supposed to be able to jump on this, or is this like a leaf that'll get bigger later? Yeah, again, I'm not taking any of those things away from Star Wars. It's just not for me. The things that I find really interesting in media that really grab me, like, by the balls and make me stay and be interested in something is world building. And Star Wars may be this really cool thing that has a lot of cool stuff going on, but the world building isn't there for me. Not to say that it doesn't have any world building, because it's had enough time, and there's been a lot of movies, and they explain a lot of stuff, but it's just not done in such a way that I really like it or find the world interesting. Grab those balls, I will. Dang it, I thought I got you, and I'm dead. Oh, never mind, we landed in some water. I've heard world building in fiction is deaf. Malazan Book of the Fallen series. I have never read that, and I don't actually know anything about what you're saying. I'm sure it's interesting. Like, a series that I'm really not deep into, but think that the world building is really cool, is The Witcher. Witcher's really neat. I'm gonna fall. And I find that setting really, really fun and cool. Can you not, sir? Mr. Bull? I've lost a lot of health and done a lot of nothing in this world. Ah! I need these. I need these more than you. That's probably not true. Very good fantasy novel series? Nice. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, goodbye. No, don't get me! He got me. What is everybody else's favorite sci-fi property or thing? And if you say Star Wars, you're banned. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I guess I can say sci-fi or fantasy. Extend that branch to fantasy as well. Why not? Oh, right, because this level progresses through the seasons, those leaves that I was looking at earlier will be fully grown in another season. You know what? I think one of my favorite sci-fi properties is probably Halo. Do I just have to... Yeah, whatever. I'm not... It's not worth it. I just really like those gosh dang games. And that's one of those properties where, like a lot of people were with Star Wars, I read a lot of extended universe stuff for Halo. Which, as I understand it, is all canon. But I guess, like, pre-Disney acquisition, like, all the Star Wars stuff was canon, right? Like, all the AU stuff for Star Wars was super canon. It was just relegated to books or what have you. I don't know if this is worth it. I could fall off and lose a life. There we go. How to lose a life. The comics are not canon anymore? Yeah, anything like, I was rewatching the Knights of the Old Republic LP that the Super Best Friends did, because it's like one of my favorite LPs. It's just really long and a good thing to put on while I'm sleeping because it's really relaxed. Or, well, I'm trying to sleep, or getting to bed. And they talk about how anything in the AU that isn't directly contradicted is soft canon. Anything that gets anything that gets not contradicted. No, yeah, contradicted. Dude, can I not go in here? Okay. Looks like if I really wanted to, I could squeeze in there, but whatever. Everything is soft canon. Anything that is like rewritten essentially is not canon anymore. So pre-Star Wars Disney Star Wars canon was a bit weird since there were kind of tiers of canon. So the movies were the highest tier, of course. Going down the mechanics of the video game as the lowest tier, and when it contradicted, higher tier took precedence. Gotcha. I need that Ecom token. Ecom token. Which said because you find out the Republic and Death Star was made to kill an invading alien invasion from another galaxy, but that story was thrown out. Well, that sounds more interesting than what happens in Star Wars to me. Because, like, the Empire is just, like, so objectively evil. And I know that the Sith are generally, like, this otherworldly, objectively evil force. And that's, like, kind of their point. But, like, they're so cartoonishly evil. Like, yeah, let's blow up the planet, fuck it. Okay. Alright. Let's do it, I guess. But that sounds interesting. Like, it justifies the absurdity of that technology. Like, one of my favorite things about the Halo series is that, like, the fucking Halo rings, which are larger, way larger scale Death Stars, essentially, are completely justified within the lore. Like, really quickly. But that's just comparing apples to oranges, I suppose. What am I? I'm a washing machine. Spell went wrong. Umbo's loincloth all dirty. You wash? That's gross. That's very gross, sir. I'm a bee! I'm a bee. That was the Yuuzhan Vong arc, right? Remember, there was some reference to it in KOTOR in one line of dialogue with the mercenary guy who implied to have run into one of their scouts thousands of years ahead of their invasion. Gotcha. Bee! What a good round boy with a pointy snout. He got a big pointy snoot. Look at his walk cycle! Look at him. I'm glad I'm not a washing machine. It matches the music, it does. Alright, so what's our limit on this power? We just fly? This is cool. Shaped like a friend. He's very good. I'm trying to figure out the landing thing. I guess you just have to impact the ground. Look at his fucking jump. Can the game just be this now? It's gonna be this for a while. Because this is a big world. This is a long world. And fairly lorg. You can play Washing Machine Banjo if you want. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Zubaz guarding Grunty's golden honey piece. We've been told there's a honey bear out there. Hello. Whoa, the transparency on this is really interesting and cool to look at. Hello, everybody. They sure are guarding it. Can I just take it? I get the impression that I can't just take it. Jinjo! Zubaz? It's Zubaz. I get into the hive. Bee Pro Tag, yeah. Is there any attack? I'm hitting all the buttons. There are no attacks. B cannot attack, he only protect. Alright, bye. Can you do the charge attack? Nah, I've tried hitting the button for it. Whoops. Hello, boys. It's me, ya boy. Can you guys say the thing you said again? Never mind. It's fine. What about now? It's time to rock with Buckety Buck Bumble. Oh, I could have gone over here as Banjo, and probably should have. Boop boop beep boop boopity beep 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 boop beep boop beep. I don't know how good my sync is that I'm probably not singing along to the music very good. You played Buck Bumble on stream? I do not. I'm not familiar with that game. The hives wouldn't have bees around them that would attack me because I'm a bee now. Is this a thing? It looks like it might be a thing. I have to pee so bad, but I just want to be a bee. Well, okay. Well, I don't appear to have an attack of any kind. Oh, I need to get up here as Banjo, because I need to hit this thing. Activate the thing. It's a square. It's Conquer. Chomp. Chew. Nabnut likes acorns. Eat a few more. Hello. Okay, guys, I have to pee super bad. I'm gonna go pee, and we'll get back. We'll get back to this in just a couple minutes. I'm also gonna take a stretching break real quick, so I'll be like 2 to 5 minutes. But stay tuned. We'll be back with more bee action momentarily. Hey, folks. What's up? Can somebody post a picture of Buck Bumble? Most importantly, it had the best thing. Oh, this thing! Yo, that cover art looks rad. What does that video game look like, though? I've seen this. That Hera had a bunch of interesting experimentation. Didn't always work, though. Oh, totally. It was definitely an era of experimentation, for sure. Okay. Let us resume. We gotta get back up here as Banjo. I need to, but I want to go fly around and see. Ah! What the fuck? Okay, no falling damage. I couldn't fly again after that guy hit me. Is there anything else I can do as the bee aside from like go into that place, that hive, and be like, hey, I'm a bee, don't attack. Banjo. Man, those are some rare-ass leaves. That reminds me so much of Donkey Kong Country. It's crazy. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go be Banjo. Get all the way back up here. Here's a screen grab from the wiki. And that is a screen grab. Well, I'm interested. I like that character design. And that is like 50% of the work for me for games. Also, Ricardo12244, thank you for the follow while I was on my Be Right Back screen. I do appreciate it. Before I have very Turok-like guns. Let's see. I see. It seems like B stuff is going to be relegated to the other seasons. Kid Me loved it, I'm sure. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. And away we go. There's notes over there I didn't get. Sinful. Wow, I guess because technically, like, even if this area changes, the notes are all persistent. Oh, I was looking at not my notes. I was looking at something else. I was like, I already have so many notes. I have like 80 notes. I was looking at my eggs. Wow, I am dumb sometimes. I think it's pretty good, actually. Nice. Honestly, the frustrating thing is that when I'm on my computer and my audio is all set to 0 millisecond delay, my mic is out of sync with all of the things that I sing, and that is really frustrating to listen back to. Because it sounds like I'm a slow person. Like, it sounds like I'm just, like, really dumb and, like, sings things slowly and out of rhythm, which is not the case. Well, maybe it is. Fuck it. I don't know. So I've started, for, like, Sketchy Sundays and stuff, I've started putting a 10 millisecond audio delay on, see if that helps. But, oh, that's why the music reminds me of Puzzle Plank Galaxy. Oh, okay. Well, I only wanted one of them anyway. Fuck you, video game. Man, the sketchiest part about old platformers like this is like, hey, when's your shadow gonna pop in on the platform? Who knows? That is pretty fucking important in a 3D platformer. Hey, you. Pikachu. We opened the summer. Sorry, I was just adjusting my mic. My mic. Hello. Do you have anything else to say? Whoops. Can I chat with you more than I could as a bee? Oh, I better come back here and you're fat or something. Because it's been a season. Every season should have 2 Jiggies? Hypothetically, yeah. Jiggies are pretty sparse thus far, though. Gotta say. I want to get on top. Okay, I was just gonna say, I want to get on top of this egg because it clearly has a thing I can smash. God, I hate being this high up. It makes me so trepidatious. Oh! War me, eerie. Mighty eagle needs sleep now. He has a little diaper. Cute. When he's fat and sleeping on the bed, you know what? That seems correct. And he probably has eaten a Jiggy. He's so gluttonous that he consumed a Jiggy. Oh, this makes me so nervous. Well, we're dead. Oh, Christ. Thank God that we only lost one thing and a little bit of progress. He has a diaper, so you know he's a baby. It's true, though. If he didn't have a diaper, he's like, I'm a mighty eagle. I'd be like, yeah, you are. You super are. But like, if he has a diaper on and he's like, I'm a mighty eagle, I'm like, yes, you are. Which is a very important distinction. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Put a lot of trust in my depth perception there. Which maybe wasn't the right move. I get the impression this game is gonna want me to fly soon. Oh my god. Fuck these planks. Remember planking? Was planking the dabbing of its day? Just a stupid thing that people did? Not to say that dabbing isn't fucking cool and rad. Probably. I like that these were almost in time with the music in here. Oh my god. Oh, hey, Jiggy. Up. But up. God, I'm so excited for this boy and girl to be in Smush. Y'all, I want them to be my main. They're definitely it. Wait, I think that's all we can do. Unless I come up here as a bee. It doesn't look like traversing these leaves these branches is super possible. Can I climb this? No. We could try coming back here as B. Try one more time. Make the transition. Nope. Can I climb the walls? Is this anything? No. Okay. Well, time to leave. Time to make like a tree and leaf. Man, I sure wish there was a quicker way down than suicide. Come back as B. Along with Mega Man and Banjo, are there any other characters in Smash the Nintendo treats better than the companies they belong to? Mega Man and Banjo are pretty good examples of that thing you're talking about. Who else is in fucking Smash? Cloud, but that's only because Remake was in fucking purgatory for a long time, and now it's not, so it's like, Cloud's back in good graces. Bayo isn't fair because she's only had 2 games. Oh god, and actually Nintendo owns her. Fuck. Who else? Smamus, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, good for them though, like, Metroid Prime 4 was being worked on. Oh, there's a beaver down here. Can I talk to you? You look friendly. Was being worked on, and they were just like, hey, it's not meeting our expectations. We're gonna restart, and we're gonna get Retro Studios to work with us. Naughty. Your name's Naughty. Sega still owns Bayonetta. Oh, is that true? Does Nintendo just have, like, publishing rights on the Switch or something? Now? Is that some part of the deal? Smash Bros. treats a lot of characters better than Nintendo. Lucas, I guess? Because everybody's still mad that Mother 3 hasn't officially come out in the West. Right? How would I move that boulder? Probably come back at a different season, maybe? Isabel, I don't think that's fair. But you're clearly joking. F-Zero, yeah. I don't have any love or experience with F-Zero, but I know people want more games in that series, and I don't think we're gonna get him. Honestly, Mega Man is a standard example because of his fucking Final Smash. I really don't like playing Mega Man, and I don't particularly like classic Mega Man, but Mega Man in Smash is so fucking good because of his Final Smash. It's the fucking best. I marked the fuck out when that happened, because it was Volnut. It was Mega Man Volnut and Battle Network, and ugh, it was so good. And X, Fox is more of a Smash fighter than he is a pilot at this point. Yeah, I get that. They tried to do that Star Fox game on Wii U, which I think was like functionally an attempt at retelling the 64 story, if I remember correctly. And a lot of people didn't like the control scheme, and like a great many things, a lot of people didn't own a Wii U to play it on, so. Is this just nothing? You know what I probably should have done here? Is use the first person camera to look around to see if this was worth my time. Keep using F-Zero's appearance in other games. What do you mean, Foes? Aside from Smush, what do you mean? As somebody who's completely like inexperienced with F-Zero, like I just would like to know. My phone is going off. That is telling me to prepare for food. At 12 o'clock, we're gonna have a hard. Be right back to where I go make food, and then take my meds. They made the F-Zero and Mario Kart, right? Right. Hey guys. That feel when you're reading sweet manga, but it's not finished. Heck. I need to get back to reading Shaman King. I was really enjoying it, but the only reason I'm reading it is because I booted up my ancient tablet and uninstalled all the updates on it. I don't know what to do here. Probably come back. Uninstalled all the updates on it so that I could just browse the web and read the manga online. Because reading manga aside from like physically, which I have consistently failed on doing because every single time I get a manga, I buy the first issue and then I stop reading it. But the only exception currently being the Kingdom Hearts manga. However, I have done that with 358 over 2 days, which I've only bought the first volume of, and I haven't even fucking read it yet. It's because it's like one of the few Kingdom Hearts games that I haven't played personally. So like all of the intricacies of stuff going on is like really new to me. That said, like I've watched the cutscene compilation, but like it's still one of the things that I'm the least experienced with. Supin Marada. It's about figure skater turned hockey player. Oh, that's super cool. Like that. Nintendo, we don't want to make a new entry in this franchise if we don't have new ideas. Also Nintendo, new deluxe 3D Super Mario Land for reals this time. Luigi 2. Yeah, my biggest gripe with Nintendo in terms of like, they're really good about making good sequels, but fuck the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise and how stagnant it got. I loved that first game. That game on DS, dude, that was so refreshing and really fun. And super cool to play when it came out, because it was fresh and new. Super Mario Bros. But the stagnation of those games in particular really must have been frustrating. I'm reading... Oh, is Hog Breath a Harry Potter reference? Probably not. When I hear Hog Breath, I think Frog's Breath, and I think Nightmare Before Christmas. And frog's breath? What? I thought you liked frog's breath. Nothing's more suspicious than frog's breath. Unless you try it. I'm not hungry. Oops. You want me to stop an old man? Me? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Anyway. I've seen that movie a lot. But visit the Koopa Troopas. Heck. Okay, Lily's near constantly harassing me now, so I guess it's bedtime. Thanks so much for hanging out, Dan. You and Lily have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out for so long and chatting about all sorts of stuff. But Mario Maker is a nice, version of, oh, hey, here's this thing that's been stagnant, but it's all these other things that people really love, and you can just basically make infinite of them. I didn't read what he said. What did he say? I'm a bad Twitcher. It's a worm or caterpillar. It's an inchworm, which is technically a caterpillar. I love them. Do they hurt me? What? Eek. Hungry animals like caterpillars. That's a Jinjo. I see you. You want 5 caterpillars? Thank you, Fos. I'm hard-pressed to think of another, fighter from Smush that, Nintendo is treating better. Like, literally the prime examples are Banjo and Mega Man. I guess Mega Man 11 happened, which I haven't personally bought, but I like the demo well enough, and I liked the aesthetic more than classic Mega Man, which I have a distaste for, truthfully. Can I break this boulder somehow? Hello. No. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boulder? Hey, I helped. What strength? Come inside, and I'll give you a reward. Come inside, and I'll give you a reward. What the? You did this on purpose, so that I couldn't get my reward. I have to be a bee, I guess. Assuming that the transformation in this season is the same. He's gonna diddle you. Consensual diddling is very important. You know what I was gonna say? The only other fighter in Smash that I can think of that Smash Bros. Treats better than their owner is Luigi. But that's not true, necessarily. He's getting Luigi's Mansion 3, which looks super good. Have they just decided that it's Luigi's Mansion 3? Because I remember 3 being a working title. Because technically the second one was called Dark Moon, and then they're just like, let's go back to numbers. Now, how will we do Grunty's question in Furnace Fun? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't the foggiest. Hey, can you not? That's fine. Ugh. Ow, hey, sir. Yeah, it's Luigi's Mansion 3. No, like, this is a working title. Subtitle. Let's go see if we can be a bee real quick. And then we will do the other thing. No! What the fuck? Right, it's for the other way. Got it. A worm! I love the noise it makes when you pick them up. Oh, I think that's the final title? Okay, cool. Oh, he's so hot. Look at him. Too hot for magic. Mumbo want sun tan. You're indoors, Mumbo. Okay. This is relatable, though. Summer's coming up, and I'm fucking worried about my room. Ah! Okay. My room situation. I know I keep reiterating this, but it's true. Every single summer, I'm like, this is gonna be a bad one. And it will be, for sure. And I'm sure it's only gonna be hotter than last year. Because that's how climate change works most of the time. No more. Oh, that's right. No More Heroes 3. But technically it wasn't No More Heroes 2, just called No More Heroes 2. Like, Travis Strikes Back wasn't technically, like, the third game. Like, since it was kind of its own thing, right? Right. So, like, that gets a subtitle, and that gets a pass, I think. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. Okay. What the fricky heck? Oh! Did y'all just see... Did y'all just see Banjo T-pose to assert dominance? Fudge. Fell. I didn't mean to. Ah. Okay. I was gonna be so mad if I got knocked down again. Okay, we got 5. You talked to Mumbo in spring? Oh, and you have to come back as a bee in each thing? Okay. I didn't know if, like, he had transformations in, like, winter and fall, you know? Got it. Well, we'll continue to do whatever it is we need to continue to do here as Banjo, and then we'll leave and come back as a bee and get our Jiggy. Alright, this is definitely a thing that we couldn't do before. I wonder if the small versions of the leaves have hitboxes. They're just really tiny. Okay. Well, alright, video game. Sure thing. Whatever you say. God. I made it, and then I fucked it up. Oh, Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I hope the release window for that is a lot closer than how long we were shown Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild was like, oh hey, we don't even know what the fuck the Switch is. It's the Wii U era. It's the strongest era in Nintendo history, and then yeah, anyway, I hope the pipeline is a little bit shorter, considering that they're using the same engine and maybe a lot of the same assets. We'll see. I don't know. We didn't even get a title. I say mid-2021. That's pretty valid. I'm not saying we're gonna see it soon, but like Breath of the Wild was almost half a decade. Oh. This is where we live. This is where we live now. I'm holding it because I don't want to fall, because I think I already spent my glide, and we're gonna fall all the way down. Oh! Fuck! Fucked that up so bad. Say longer than that, remember? Yeah, but the thing about that Spear Mister is that Breath of the Wild took a long time because they were building that engine and all those assets. It's pretty clear from what we've seen of Breath of the Wild 2 that they're using that same engine and asset, at least a fair few of the assets. Like, we don't know if it's going to take place in the same place as Hyrule, but at the very least, the engine's going to be the same. So they'll be able to like, they know how to work with it a lot better than they did. Not to say that it's gonna be like coming in a year. Like I don't think that it's, I'm not that optimistic. But I do think we're gonna see it a lot sooner than we saw Breath of the Wild. Because fucking Breath of the Wild's codename for forever was Zelda Wii U. And it was a launch title for the Switch. God, I'm having a hard time with this. Man, these leaves. But yeah, I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I super felt that with Breath of the Wild 1. I was like, I really like this engine. I don't think this is a fantastic, like, Zelda trope game, which is to say, God damn it. Which is to say, just like, bombs and hook shot and heart pieces and dungeons. But it was a really cool evolution of the games. So I really want the next one to have at least a certain amount of dungeon focus. The shrines were really cool. And the Divine Beast caves were a little bit dungeon-esque, but definitely didn't give me that dungeon itch, which is kind of what I go to Zelda for. That said, like, my opinion on Zelda is mostly predicated on the ones that I've played, which are mostly 2D ones. So what I expect out of a Zelda is very different from somebody who, say, has mostly played 3D Zeldas might want or expect. Can you ground pound to avoid falling damage? Maybe close to the ground? No, because at a certain point... Oh, it's cool. This house is, like, being constructed. Cool. Because at a certain point, Banjo enters his falling animation, and I don't think you can hit anything to interrupt that. And I think the distance is, like, gonna impact you regardless of if you're ground pounding or not. But... No! I was just curious if there was something on the roof, but there's a Jiggy in here, so this is what we're looking for. Free life. We expect you to die here. Have a free life. That most of the game is underground like the trailer. My best guess currently is we have a slightly modified Hyrule, but I want a parallel world like many Zeldas have done, because then that's a fucking super frugal use of assets. Right? Because then they're functionally like reusing Hyrule and doing some different stuff with it, which I'm super okay with, because I just liked that game a lot and it was fun to play. I want to double dip on that game because I didn't buy that game on Switch. I got that game on Wii U because I didn't have a Switch when it launched, and I really wanted to play it. So I partially got a Wii U because I was looking forward to the Zelda title, but also like Splatoon and Smash Bros was on the Wii U, so I wanted to try those out. Hello. Grown nab nuts eating too many acorns. I've got none left for next winter now. He just tooted on me. Sir. Trying to punch him in the gut. Heck. So to the other way around. I prefer Majora's Mask because it has the least dungeon content. That's fine. Each their own. Most of that game's stuff is above ground. I think reusing the same world 3 times might be a bridge too far. What, the Hyrule world? What do you mean reusing it 3 times? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, the first game, second game overworld, third game underworld or parallel world or what have you. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't be super miffed. If they do it in a cool way, I'm super game. If they do it in a cool way and the game is functionally different enough that it's fun, and by functionally different enough, like, I, to be honest, want most of the same mechanics, but one of the big mechanics that makes Breath of the Wild is your multi-tool, essentially your Swiss Army knife of gadgets, which is your 5 things on your Sheikah Slate. I fucked up so bad. Your 5 things on your Sheikah Slate. And I want a more traditional, like, Zelda with items and puzzle solving with specific items. Okay. To you too, sir. Play as Zelda. Yeah, for the love of God, let us play as Zelda. She's there from the beginning this time. Like, just please. After Grunty's golden honey piece. Sting him, Zubaz. Is this just a survive for as long as possible thing? It kind of feels like a little bit like a survive as long as possible thing. Or is this a get the fuck out and come back later thing? Kill all enemies? Gotcha. Yeah, I really do want play as Zelda. There's like, and honestly, to be honest, what we've seen of the game so far kind of, in my mind, supports the idea that they might let you play as Zelda, because from a practical point of view, her having her haircut is a really good, like it's cool. It's a fucking great haircut, but also like, if she had long hair, they would fucking hate that for a main character, because animating that, or not animating that, you run into all sorts of trouble with long hair for your main character. So short hair kind of lends to maybe it's possible. Easy to animate hair in game. Yes. Oof, only 1 gold feather. Yeah. Oh, we have to do this via invincibility? Is there no other way? We should get the fuck out of here. Come back with more invincibility. Can I just... Okay. They really imply that in the trailer, but man, I'm sure hoping. I am also hoping. I don't know, man. Like, there's also like this uncanny thing with... And I don't necessarily like this. I feel like Zelda and Link look so similar in their, like, canonized outfits. Like, sure, Link has slightly more dirty blonde hair, but, like, especially with how similar they look, aside from that, like, with Zelda's blue outfit and Link's blue outfit and stuff, like, it just feels like they want Zelda to be another playable character to me. I really hope she is. I really, really hope that's the case. But now I have 2. But yeah, they look... Zelda and Link look like... I did the exact same thing! Zelda and Link look like 2 children who are, like, non-fraternal twins, and their parents dress them up the same. Like, force them to wear this similar outfits. My only worry is that in the trailer, Link's arm gets magic somehow, and that might lock him as the main character. Yeah, like, you're right. I really like... Okay, Dishonored 2, I don't think is a perfect game, but Dishonored 2 has a really good version of solving this problem, which is just in the big cutscene event at the beginning. You're starting as Emily, which is the female, like, princess main character in Dishonored. And basically you have this big cutscene moment where a bunch of baddies come into the castle and come to usurp her, and Corvo is there, and there's this big moment where they're in the middle of a fight. You see Corvo do some super cool magic moves from third person, which is rad as hell, in a cutscene, essentially. And then the camera spins around both of them, and you get to select who you're going to be. And then the bad thing happens to the one that you didn't choose. So if you choose Corvo, Emily gets sealed in stone, and the objective becomes rescue her. If you choose Emily, Corvo gets sealed in stone, and you have to rescue him. Just do that. But also, I don't think that... I don't know. I don't think either character in Zelda should need saving for them to not be the main character. I think if you play as Link, Zelda should still be an integral main character and not just like a, oh hey, let's save the princess. But that's just me. Okay, got to work in the morning. Gonna call it a night. See you, Anime Frando. We're gonna take a break here in a minute. Should we... How many Jiggies do we have? We have like 1, 2 from this. Burp, eerie full now. Needs more sleep. How many Jiggies do we have? We have 3 out of 10. Guys, I think I'm going to actually call it midway through this level because I was trying to beeline to the end of this game, but the reality is like this level's pretty big, and then we've got the finale, and that's just what's happening. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and we will finish this game for sure on Thursday. But the reality is it's kind of late. It is now midnight. I gotta go eat and take my meds, and usually I would just take a break, but I've been playing for 4 hours, and I think that's a sufficient stream length. I hope y'all are cool with that. I'm starting to doubt he's an eagle. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Hang on. Unless you get to pick before that happens in the game. That's a lot of speculation. Oh, totally. So really is the right choice. It's been fun hanging out. Thanks. Thank you all for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Before we fully wrap up, whomst could we raid? We could raid Cole. We could raid Cole, who is playing Wind Waker. Funnily enough, that we bring up Zelda. Cole is cool. Yee. Aw beans. I'll probably miss the end of Banjo-Kazooie, but I'll see y'all next time. Aw, thanks, Nuria. I appreciate the sub, by the way. Yeah, no worries. There'll be a VOD. I'll highlight it, and you can watch it at any time you want. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We are going to raid Cole. If you've got Inviso highs, make sure to just give him a nice Inviso high and wave hello and be very nice and kind to him. But yeah, I will catch you guys on Thursday for the finale, probably, of Banjo-Kazooie, and then we might move on to Katamari in that same stream, depending on how long it takes us to finish Banjo. Yeah, guys, thanks so much. I just gotta make sure I spelled this correctly. Okay, I got it. Alright, thank you guys so much. I hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!